welcome to the A.C.R.O.N.Y.M podcast. I'm your host, one of them, Trenton Goodson. Here are my fellow co-hosts.
My name is Dustin. What's up?
And I'm Ethan.
Zeller.
We have Mark Riblier in the house tonight. That's what I thought you were doing an impression of.
Hey, guys, welcome to the A.C.R.O.N.Y.M podcast. That is A.C.R.O.N.Y.M. Apatow criticizes Rudd's Ostentatious new Yearlong movie.
Oh my God. Rudd, okay. Why are you going after Rudd? I love Rudd.
Well, I thought it was funny because
Apatow's
Apatow and Rudd,
because they work together.
Yeah. So if Paul Rudd made a year-long movie, Judd Apatow would probably be like, it was dragging on too fucking long.
I started to write it down, but I don't know how to spell Apatow, so I'll get that.
Do you know how to spell ostentatious though?
Yeah. I know how to spell that one.
What's the movie they're in together? What's the movie? This is 40.
This is the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wait, isn't it? Honestly, isn't that a spin-off from like their characters are in another? Wasn't Knocked Up.
It was Knocked Up.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Good job.
Yeah. Man.
So from Knocked Up, some side characters now have their own movie. We have like a expanded universe of comedies. How fucking weird is that?
We have the Apatow cinematic universe.
The ACU.
All right, well, I'll get that acronym from you later.
Okay.
If you have any problems with that acronym, go ahead and just tweet at us right now. Just tweet. If you're pissed off about Paul Rudd or Apatow, go ahead, do it.
No. If you have any problems with that acronym, Zettler, get it ready. This is what you can do.
No. I'm saving that for later. That's funny.
Okay. We're hiding some sound clips.
Some goodies.
But we're recording early in the morning this time. I feel like
they won't know that.
Well, they know now. It does feel different. I feel different. You guys feel different. We feel different.
Why do you feel different?
Okay, this is my therapist talking.
No, you don't have to explain that if you don't want to.
No, here's what. Man, you're a bad therapist.
Why do you feel like I get paid all the same? I don't give a shit.
I love therapists being like, I don't care about your problems. You can fuck off. Or do we have a different schedule?
You feel that way? You know what?
I don't really care.
Get out.
I never wanted to be a therapist anyway. And then he starts talking about his problems. Like, the only reason I became a therapist is because my grandma forced me to.
He's like, let me lie down a minute.
Wait, will you switch me spots real fast?
He's still paying you.
Yeah. I mean, how much does a therapist cost? Probably like a lot.
I mean,
you know what? Probably not.
It depends on where you go. You ever went to therapy?
I'm sure I probably should. You guys,
have you been to therapy?
Not physical.
I'm in the same boat as Dustin. I definitely should have. I should be.
Should have.
No. I probably should have been as a young child, and I also probably should be now.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say I think everyone should do it. At least try it. See
at least it's like cocaine. Try it at least once in your life.
Yeah, those two are definitely on the same page.
Yeah, try therapy, then try cocaine if that doesn't work.
Yeah. I don't know. I would probably benefit from it.
I'm gonna piss off a lot of the therapy experts out there.
All the experts?
Yeah, I'm gonna piss off a lot of therapists as they were.
Wait, what did you say? Therapy experts?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, an expert doesn't have to be a therapist.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could be an expert on therapy and not be a therapist, right?
Yeah, like you could be an expert on physics and not be a professor of physics.
Basically, isn't the
same thing?
I don't know. I don't know if that is that 1-to-1.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Since I've never been to therapy, I don't know exactly how it works other than what I've seen in media. But I imagine it's not super far off from them asking you questions so that you answer them yourself.
Yeah.
Isn't that all it is? Because they can't fix your problem for you.
Yeah.
You have to fucking do it yourself. And they're just giving you the means. Like, they want you to answer the questions you wouldn't have thought to ask yourself or that you're too afraid to ask yourself.
I think he should be a therapist.
Yeah. He therapize himself. Therapize?
You therapize yourself.
I think that's a cantrip in Baldur's Gate 3 that I've been using.
Therapist?
Therapize.
That's not a bad idea.
You done therapied it.
You fucked up, man. You therapied it.
Oh, you're disappointed because you therapized yourself.
Man, that's a therapy in my face. I've got the egg all over my face.
Yeah, the egg all over my face. The egg yolk. You guys think we'll ever interview anybody on this show? Like, you think we'll ever interview people?
Yeah, eventually.
I do have, actually, I didn't want to say anything. Well, okay. I do have a special guest that we're going to interview.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the A.C.R.O.N.Y.M podcast, Mr. Eric Andre. We're back again. Oh, yeah, my God.
This one again.
Yeah, we've done this bit before.
I'm sorry.
Trent's like, edit point, click.
That's a win for Trenton.
That was the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Man.
Oh boy, how our
Wow.
little boy's grown up.
12 episodes ago. Because this
13.
is episode 13. Unlucky number
12 episodes
13.
ago. I'm always forgetting the numbers. We're going to get so high where it's like
No, I got the numbers.
not high as in drug high, everybody. I'm saying like high in
I mean,
numbers.
you could get high if you want.
If anybody gets high listening to this podcast, put the joint down, sir.
I have an idea for later.
Oh, okay. So I asked you guys the interview because did you guys hear about the morning show host who got fired because he didn't listen to the Adele's new album?
A morning show host.
A morning
who
show
didn't
host.
Listen to it. And he got
Are
fired.
you? That's got to be a joke.
Okay,
that's got to be a joke.
All right. So you're wondering, everyone out there is like, huh, Nani? What
was
the
it?
fuck?
Were they interviewing her?
A TV host flew 10,000 miles for an exclusive interview with Adele, only to have it canceled after he said he hadn't listened to her album. Okay? So,
Okay.
me and Ashley were talking about this, and I kept going in my head about whether or not it's okay that he didn't get fired, he got let go for he got suspended. I'm sure he was still getting paid.
For
But
what, musical misconduct?
that should be our second podcast.
Musical
my God.
Musical
We've
misconduct.
got a lot of
I'll
we got a
write that
lot
down.
of one-off
Okay,
podcasts,
if we ever
guys.
start a music podcast, musical misconduct. Okay, this is in Australia. An Australian TV host. No shit. It's in Australia. It's an Australian TV host. Host landed an exclusive interview with Adele, but the footage was withheld after he told her that he hadn't listened to her new album, 30, which I haven't listened to either, but
Is she 30 years old?
no, she's going to be older than that, right?
I thought so.
Well, maybe not, though.
Why is it
No,
30?
she's
Why is
older.
it called 30?
She's older than 30. I'm pretty sure.
But she just went through a divorce, and this is her divorce album. And she's mad because, the
this
radio...
is the divorce album.
No radio stations will play it because it's just like a bummer
Sad,
of an album.
because it's sad.
It's like, I don't love
it's
you
talking.
anymore.
It's talking about real things. It doesn't want to talk about.
She's 33.
Hop and pop.
All right, so during the interview, when asked by Adele what he thought of the new album, Doran, which is the guy, said that he hasn't listened to it yet, and the Telegraph reported it was added the singer was offended, which I kept going back and forth. So let's say we go to interview somebody, all right? And we just don't know shit about him. What is your journalism? Okay, we're not journalists, but isn't it his responsibility to do the journalistic work to learn about at least a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, on one part, I've always kind of teetered on the edge because celebrities, whenever they get tired, like going off of Adele for a second, like Samuel L. Jackson, I'm pretty sure he stated before, he gets tired of hearing the same fucking questions
Over and
from
over
people
again.
over and over again. But on one part, you want it to be semi-natural,
Yeah.
because you don't meet some random person on the street. What if I just looked at a person on the street and I'm like, I'm going to learn everything about them, and then I'm going to talk to them and be like, oh man, I know that your aunt lives in Ohio. Would that not be kind of weird?
Yeah.
It's I guess it's because they have this degree of celebrity, and it's okay, come on, you should know about me.
Yeah.
It's weird though. I mean, as far as the Adele thing,
I think
guess
this is a little different considering they were interviewing her about the
About
album.
if
the
it was
album.
about the album,
Which
yes,
because it just came out.
absolutely, he
No,
should have
and
listened
I
to
don't.
it.
No, I don't think even he should have to listen to it. I think he should know the facts about it and maybe listen to a few
Yeah,
clips
listen
here
to a
and there.
couple songs.
Maybe not even the whole song, like a clip, and just have an opinion of, oh yeah, that sounded good. You know, even he could be lying on his ass. It doesn't matter. But he should have an opinion on it. But he just knows the facts about it. It's not like he has to know the whole fucking catalog.
Well, could he just listen to skim through a few songs? It might you're on the plane. It was a 10,000 hour. Or
10,000 hour, goddamn.
Sorry, 10,000 mile. Shit, 10,000
So
mile.
he went from Australia to
Sydney. No, sorry, from Sydney to goddamn.
what? L.A. That's about the only.
Well, you know what? I can probably tell you right here.
10,000 miles is a lot of fucking miles.
London from Sydney.
Okay.
A journey about 10,000 miles on November 4th to interview Adele in her only album interview with the Australian outlet. Okay, so that actually is a little bit different too. This is the only interview she gave with them, and this guy goes up there.
With all of Australia.
Yeah.
And just the entire
Yeah.
continent.
There's a kangaroo out there being like, I had my chance.
Kangaroo Jack.
Fucking.
Yeah.
What's his name? Doran.
Yeah, Doran the
Doran.
moron.
I don't know if Duran. I mean, Duran.
the moran.
You know, I come from a land down under. Right?
Nope.
You don't know that song?
Nope.
You do too.
No.
Anyway, fuck you. anyway, fuck you.
Nope.
But I kept going in my head, if he would have just said, hey, I haven't listened to it yet, that's where I'm coming out with this interview beforehand, would she have been as mad? I don't know. If we were
Well,
doing...
it's not like he's like, oh yeah, they're all great songs. It's Like, and then he went, "Oh, I haven't listened to it."
Yeah, true. He didn't like.
He didn't lie, did he?
Yeah, no. I mean, it made it seem like he was like confident. Oh, I didn't listen to it yet.
When did that album release?
Ooh,
Look that up.
Yeah, look up. I don't know. I don't have when the album
released,
came
and
out.
look up when that interview.
Well,
took
she's
place.
33, and the album was called 30, so it's
Shut
at
the
least 3
fuck-
years ago.
No. Okay, let's see.
It's such a weird, man. Celebrity. It's such a weird fucking thing.
I think it's dumb.
Okay,
I think
here's a little bit worse.
It's like, go ahead.
I don't care how long ago it came out.
She sent that outlet early copies of the album so they could listen to it before.
I'm sure someone did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because
Okay.
Doron didn't doesn't mean that they didn't.
They're like, what if that was the outlet's like, man, Doron's a fucking idiot. Doron the moron. We're going to send him there. We're going to make him, we're going to put some egg on his face.
Hey, we're going to cook you up a donut, buddy, right out of your mouth. But sometimes I just like wonder in these interviews when they go south, like when their shit goes wrong, if we were the ones, like, I don't think we would ever be like, hey, fuck you, we're leaving an interview, or like, get the fuck out, because we're attention whores. We need all we can get.
Okay, in that instance, I agree that this whole fucking thing is kind of dumb in the first place. But I do agree that it's like, yeah, you probably like if the artist said you'd be like being a movie critic. It's like, here's the advanced screening. Let's talk about this. It's the same thing. Like, what'd you think about it? And then he's like, Mr. Snyder, I didn't watch it.
You're not asking questions like it's like personal questions about his life. It's like, who really cares about that? Whenever the things that are catching on is about the movie or about the album or whatever, it's not going to be. Well, you know what, Zack Snyder, he loves Cheetos on set. Like, no, that's not gonna. No, who gives a shit? You know?
I'd rather hear that interview.
We have
maybe.
exclusive
That's why
footage
that's why we
of
like this
Zack
podcast.
Snyder downing a bag of Cheetos.
Downing. Ooh,
they
Robert
bring him
Downing.
on the
Robert
interview.
Downing Jr.
They bring him on the interview just to hand him a bag of Cheetos and let him eat them.
Mr. Snyder, can you please down these for us?
He's like, I only eat peanut butter, sir. I only eat peanut butter.
It's
So-
a particular brand called Skippy.
Did you want to know if we thought that was dumb?
Well, I mean, I think you guys know it's dumb, but I kept on. Do you think it was okay that he got suspended?
No.
No, that's really like,
He might be a moron, but he did his job. He went down
I
there,
think
did
from
the interview.
his boss's point of view, the bosses were just like, "What the fuck were you thinking? Like, you made us look like idiots. You went up there and said, like, now we're
Well,
journalists."
if he come in, guys, I'm the biggest fucking Adele fan. You got to send me to
He
do
lied,
this
yeah.
interview. Well,
He
then,
didn't
well,
lie.
then no,
Yeah.
like no, they should be mad. But he never said that. He just
He's
went and did
back.
his
It
job.
wasn't. It
Or
wasn't
she. I don't
like
even
a
know
fire
if it was a
thing.
dude.
It was a guy,
Okay.
Doran. Like, I can show you what he looks like, but he didn't get fired or anything. He didn't get.
sorry, I'm like, my glasses are kind of weird. I'm not winking at you.
What do you guys think? This guy looks like someone who would.
He looks like an Aussie.
He looks like a really big Adele fan.
Yeah, he does. He's like he has an Adele T-shirt underneath his suit. Hey, I got a 3-piece suit, but it's a 4-piece whenever I got my Adele shirt on.
He saw 30, and then it was that he just hit the Bo Burnham single. Like, he just listened to that, and he's like, oh fuck, this is the wrong artist.
Oh fuck. So
I think that's stupid.
I think
It
it's
is
a little silly. It's
He did his
people
job. Get
put
over it.
things like on such a high pedestal
Yeah.
when like ever celebrities are involved. I mean, I guess she kind of has
She's-
a right to be
didn't-
offended. Like,
No,
it'd be
never
like
mind.
like grandma sending you a fucking special apple pie recipe that's been handed down for generations. Like, that's essentially what that is to her. It's
Yeah.
her like special recipe apple pie. She sends it to you, and then she's like, "What'd you think of that?" "Oh, I just left it and it's rotting right now, Grandma. Sorry."
I was
buried
gonna
it.
say, I thought, didn't she do an interview on the toilet? But that wasn't her. That was Sia.
No, that was Megan Trainor.
Some-
Wasn't it?
I've
Sia's
seen-
done one
Was
as
Sia's
well.
that one too?
Yeah.
Oh,
On the
Megan
toilet?
Trainor had the double
Well, she was
toilet.
in the bathroom. I don't know if.
Okay, first
It
off,
was on the toilet.
Sia is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Megan
for
Trainor
sure.
is a 0 out of 10. Adele,
Okay.
she's like an.
I agree with Sia.
Megan Trainor? What, you're going to.
But I'm not just gonna throw
Not looks. I'm not
Meghan
talking about
Trainor
looks. Sorry.
to
I'm not
zero.
talking about looks. No, I'm talking about music. 0.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not gonna say 0. I may be like a 1 or a 2.
All
Like,
about
goddamn.
that bass, no treble. I'm sorry.
I mean, it was a hit. So
Yeah, bye.
I mean, that's
Clowns.
not. It's. I don't
by
think.
clowns.
I don't think it's a bad.
if you
song.
like Megan Trainor, you're a clown.
you have an interest in music. What a piece of shit.
I bet you
Well,
didn't
that's
even listen
kinda how
to the
he
whole
felt.
album. Did
Yeah,
you?
I didn't. Yeah, I judged it too early.
Dorian was like, I don't have opinions on anything, man. I'm a blank slate.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just like a cucumber, man. Just
Hey,
chop me
you
up,
can't
put
have
me in
opinions
some
if you
water.
don't listen to it.
I want this to be
Put me in some water.
I want this to be completely unbiased. I'm going to listen to it right now.
Oh
Here
my
we go,
God.
Dale.
I should have got this. I should have made him role play. All right. Black Friday this weekend.
Yep.
Oh, that
We-
happened.
Well, hey, Trenton walked in on me earlier for the podcast, and I was
You were
on.
smoking?
No.
You keep
What?
doing this with your
Oh,
hands
He
like you were
was
toking something.
getting those.
No, I'm like,
He was
Yeah,
going.
okay,
He's
I'm
like,
saying.
let
He
me
did the
get.
okay.
I did like, yeah.
The okay hand gesture. and it
it's
looked like he
okay
was holding a
because I
joint.
was on H&M buying 3 t-shirts. Well, they weren't t-shirts. Like I was buying some like flannels.
okay.
So, I mean,
I'm gonna
buying
get a
3
couple,
t-shirts.
I need a couple
Well, I
different.
mean, look at your t-shirt now. You have a Sloppy Boys. It's a brain.
oh, no, I think he's smoking a
Is it a
bong.
ghoul?
Yeah,
or
no.
wizard?
What is it? A brain though?
I think this is a guy with a mustache.
Huh?
That's not a guy. He's got a
It
butt
doesn't
head.
look like a guy at all.
Oh, here, let me
It
get a
doesn't-
picture
oh, wait,
of
he does
my,
have a nose.
Either
Okay.
way, he's smoking a
He
bong.
is a
That's
guy
what I
with
was
a
saying. So you
mustache,
can't say I'm way off.
That's
by-
Albert Einstein.
Oh, is he in a hoodie?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in a
okay,
hoodie.
the black
All right.
line. Okay, but you can't say I'm completely off
socials,
base
you
by
will
saying
get
you were
this picture.
smoking whenever you're doing this and you're wearing a bong shirt.
I'm just saying, Trenton walked in on me buying Black Friday stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
leading to this,
I mean, Black
Walmart?
Friday is not
It-
Black Friday anymore. It's
Wait, what do you
it's
mean?
like just deals Thanksgiving.
No.
Or deal,
From November
deal
to December.
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
what tomorrow is, guys? Cyber Monday.
Well, this
No.
comes out on Thursday, so it's it's just
the thing I bought
yeah.
today, it said Cyber Sunday deals. I'm like, what the fuck is Cyber Sunday? That's not a thing. It's just deals.
Well,
Just-
it's usually Thanksgiving,
yeah.
Black Friday, small shop Saturday, right? Or
Ooh.
shop local Saturday or something like that.
I never done
Maybe
that.
that's Sunday, and then I don't know anything about Sunday, and then Cyber Monday, right?
I think the Saturday is probably the shop local one. In Ontario, Walmart pulls children's toy that swears and sings in Polish about doing cocaine. Okay, so follow me here.
okay.
Picture a little stuffed animal cactus that you would get at like a crane. What do you call those crane machines?
Like a
Claw
crane
machine. A claw
machine?
machine.
Wait a minute, a crane machine?
Yeah.
You've played enough Yakuza 0 to know. Come on, man.
Oh man, what are those called? UFO catchers.
Yep.
That's what they're called in that.
Oh, so UFO catcher.
A
Okay.
UFO catcher for you Japanese listeners. An Ontario grandmother who bought an educational toy for her 15th-month-old, which is like, what the fuck? 15 months. Okay,
Well,
why did you
that's,
say
about a year?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just I don't know. People months
a
are
year
stupid.
and 3 months.
Damn. Oh.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and email these
Quarter.
guys and be like, change your article.
Almost a
A
quarter.
year and 3 months. Why do you just say her 1-year-old? You know? But anyway, fuck, that's not the point. And was shocked when the dancing cactus started swearing and singing about doing cocaine. This toy uses swear words and talking about cocaine use. Tanner told CTV News Toronto, "This is not what I ordered for my granddaughter. The cactus was sold on Walmart's website as an educational toy for about $26 and sings in English, Spanish, and Polish."
Okay, so I have a question.
Yep.
You brought up the Polish thing. So it sings in English, Spanish, and Polish. Do you get to pick, or does it just do it?
I couldn't tell. There were the videos of them all, I think.
Okay, well, either way, are the people who bought this, they're English?
Okay, yes. They are English, but
And
she
then-
knows Polish.
Okay, so whenever it's in Polish, they just threw some fucking Polish words together and said, it's singing the same thing, but in Polish.
I'm pretty sure they threw in like
But
a Polish rap song.
But it's, okay.
So, like it was like a rap song, like a
Okay.
famous not
So
famous.
if
It was
you
like a
don't know
low level.
Polish, this doesn't.
You would have no idea.
Okay.
Which
And-
also like that doesn't make any sense to me because why would you put a Polish thing on there anyway?
Why wouldn't you just have an English?
Just have
speaking-
English. Like I don't even understand. Like
Because
why
she-
try to diversify and then
does-
put like ignorant shit in there?
Does this lady also know Spanish? Like
She knows.
Does,
I think she knows it all.
because, or does anyone know Spanish that's listened to this thing? Because do they know if it's even doing the right thing in Spanish?
I'm sure that somebody has checked this shit out. I'm sure
Well,
they
you
have
would
went.
think that, but in Polish, it's talking about cocaine or something.
Talking about cocaine. Oh yeah. Oh no, maybe it's called talking about fentanyl. You don't know. What you could be talking about anything. I actually have it. I sent you the clip of what it sounds like so you can know. Here's what it looks like. I mean, everyone picture a skinny little cute cactus. It's cute.
Tall as fuck.
Tall, skinny and tall.
That looks like something out of Rick
you
and
want me to-
Morty.
Yeah, go ahead and play it. Yeah, go ahead and play it. God, this is shitty.
It's catchy.
You know what? I actually might like this, dude.
That's a bop. That's a different
That was a
video.
compilation. Look at that cat.
That cat's enjoying it. But you get it. It's just like a little like,
Yeah.
and they refer to that as a rap song. I don't really call that rap. I guess it's just like
I mean, Polish rap.
Polish rap.
Husband thought he was getting the cactus he saw and said he got the cactus that sings in other languages. Found out the song is a Polish song about a drug addict.
Yeah. I don't have I did have the lyrics, but I can't find them. But it's basically just like, I want to kill myself. I want to do some drugs. I think that's what it's basically saying.
Nice.
Which is honestly.
So it's like the Polish version of like a lot of early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s alt rock.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they
Okay,
went from alt rock and they're like, let's take these lyrics and make them into a rap in Polish.
Make him to a rap in Polish.
I mean, like I've heard worse. Like, but it was advertised as a kid's toy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's an educational toy. It's on. Okay, this is of course where we get into Amazon and Walmart and Target and all these places having third-party sellers.
Yeah, that's where
they get.
Well, they're not going to take any blame for this. They're going to be
Walmart.
This one
Third party. We didn't know.
It
It was like a Chinese seller who they just probably put a fucking song in there that sounded Polish.
Yeah,
like
they make sure they're never going to take any kind of blame.
Mm-mm. But I don't know. I think that's really fun. I think it's funny because like if I knew Polish, could you imagine another language and like your friend's kid or something. We go over to Waylon's dad's house and he's like, hey, look at this toy, and it's just like,
do you? No.
What?
Polish?
Do you know another language?
Oui. Oh, mon chéri.
Trenton's fluent in French. Okay.
Daminane kuno anune.
So you know a little bit of Japanese.
Japanese. I know.
Bakimitai.
Yeah, bakamitai.
Okay, I was just wondering.
I mean,
Just
I
curious.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I
You were
dabble.
doing Babbel, right? Or what was
Duo?
Okay, it was
Duolingo?
like
for Spanish.
How long has that been? That was
I did it for
a long time.
like 6 months.
I remember going over there and
I
he's got
learned
like,
a lot. I still can't like say. I know words in,
yo
in
no
Spanish,
habla
but
inglés.
I don't know how to say them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to make a sentence. But if you said a word or if I read a word, I could say, well, that means this.
But in Spanish, you said?
Well, yeah, for a lot of common traveling.
So you could
words.
say, where is the bathroom?
Oh, yeah, I can say where's the bathroom and like I lost my luggage.
Have you? Oh, you haven't played Yakuza?
No, I've
Yakuza?
seen that video though, where he's like the entire perspective. It's like it's only in English, right? And like it's English subtitles too, so that the
Because
people
you're playing in
Japan
Japanese
are
and
confused.
What are you talking about?
Okay, in Yakuza 7, there's a
Okay.
side quest where the joke and the meme is like about how you can't understand English, but we know how to speak English. And so the guy walks up to him and he goes, "Where is the bathroom?" And of course, you have to tell him what he just said, and you know what he said.
And you're really confused.
Oh,
like,
because you're supposed to be playing it in Japanese.
yeah.
Japanese.
So Japanese people.
Why
are gonna
wouldn't
be
they
like,
turn
what
it
the
around and
fuck?
make it Japanese?
They said to make it more accurate. I don't know. I mean, there's a huge long interview with the
So-
developers on why they didn't do that, and with the because they had a reason why. And
It's
I
really fucking funny.
So it's like it's a funny little joke for English speaking people who play it, and it's a puzzle game for people who
yeah.
don't. Okay.
or it's like it's either way, like a joke for like Japanese people are like they're like, why the fuck would they do
I'm
this?
sure a majority
Yeah.
of them know English anyway because
Yeah,
just
their schools
much
are better than
about
ours.
that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like that's always funny. Like the only other thing that comes to mind is there's a scene in one of the Godfathers whenever they're speaking in Italian and there's no subtitles. Like so, it's only meant for people who can speak Italian. It's like
Romano.
like it's a whole big ass
Ray
scene.
Romano. Do you watch The Godfather a lot?
Marlon Brando and me, we go pretty far back. This was before he got chubby and before I got skinny.
Nice.
What a funny trade. Me and Marlon switched
All right, sorry. How would we get to that? We were talking about
because we were talking about. Okay, I was saying like you go over to your friend's house and you like the little boy comes up, pushes a button, and you start hearing a cactus. But let's say we know the other language and you hear him saying, "I
Well, we
got a
wouldn't
big
care.
ol' ass. I got a big ol' ass." Like if it's saying that and you go like, "Hey, do you know what this is saying?" Like, "Oh no, I don't speak
We
Portuguese."
wouldn't care. We would just be like, "That's an
No,
edgy
yeah.
toy. That's funny."
The lady in the interview, I was gonna pull that up too, but you have all the news guys being like, "Oh my god, this is crazy!" Like, what's fucking cringe? But the lady's just like, it's funny, but she's like, I just don't want people to be buying this and not knowing what it is. Like, it's okay. I'm not against it. It's just more. It's not an educational toy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
get your shit together.
I mean, again, issue third-party sellers from like Walmart and stuff. Because a lot of people, they just go to Walmart's website and they don't know. They don't know that they're like what they're getting. Because Walmart's like third-party sellers, they go through a lot of different people.
yeah.
It's like
You all right, buddy?
I'm
Walmart
trying to
is
get
like,
choked up thinking about Walmart's third-party sellers.
Walmart's basically like Etsy right now, isn't it?
You mean like with all their third-party shit? Like, There's some
Or
dumb-
Amazon. It's pretty much Amazon.
Why don't you bring a game next week called Third Party or First Party, and it's Walmart First Party or Third Party? That'd be a pretty good game.
I don't. They're all the same. And you guys got some good ideas, but that wasn't one of them.
Okay, here's the rules with
Going in
this
the bad
fucking
idea
podcast.
bin.
Okay, there's no bad ideas. They can always be punched up. Okay.
Yep. This one
Like
needs a
remember
lot
we
of
were on the
punching.
phone the other day, and I was like, hypothetically, guys, I'm not saying real shit. This is
No,
hypothetical.
I said one thing, and Trenton went off, and you're like, "No, there's no wrong answers.
I'm
There's
just
no
looking-
wrong
I'm like,
answers."
just say I wouldn't want to do that. You don't have to be like, what the fuck?
I don't think I would want to do that unless we really punched it a lot.
Okay, what? Okay, I'll punch it up. I'm trying to punch it up right now.
You know what I have to think about that? You know what I say about that? What the fuck?
Valentino white bag. Okay, so I have another thing for you guys here. This is directly pointed at Zettler right now over the hate that I get from this guy.
Great.
Every single day of my life.
I don't hate you.
You deserve it.
What?
Wait, who,
No,
me?
He
Well,
deserves
you
the
look-
hate.
you- wait, hold on.
You
I was
looked at-
looking.
you looked at
I was
me.
looking at him, but
Wait,
no.
hold on.
I was talking to
Trenton
him.
looked at Zettler and
I
said, "You deserve it," but
this
Zettler.
article, and he deserves the hate. Is that what you're saying?
Both of you, yes.
Well, don't you want to hear the article first? Because what if it's like some sort of hate shit?
That's what he's saying. He's saying I deserve it.
I'm rolling the dice, man. Here we go.
Florida family faces HOA fine for early Christmas lights display.
They deserve it.
No, it's
right.
like $1,000 fucking fine, man.
They deserve it.
No.
You can have them.
Are you
can have
fucking
them
kidding
up.
me?
No, you can.
Let me go through here. Okay,
you can have your lights
go.
on your house, but just don't turn them on until it's season time. Okay.
Where's this at?
Florida, Tampa.
Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares?
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Continue.
Continue.
A Florida family is in trouble with their homeowners association for putting up their Christmas lights a little too early. The Moffa family hired a company to decorate their yard. Well, that's even more fucked up. They actually had someone paid to do
It wasn't like bad.
Days
Probably
later,
really
they
good.
received a letter notifying them that they now face a fine for violating their HOA agreement. If they don't remove the lights, they could face fines of $100 to $1,000 a day. The letter said, which that is really fucking crazy.
Okay, so don't get me wrong. I think HOAs are fucking stupid.
They
All
are.
right? We don't live in an area with them, and if we did, yeah, it would be. I'd have a lot of fun. All right, so if they weren't on, say the decorations are in their yard and they weren't on, so they had them hooked up, they were ready to go, but they weren't on. The HOA can't say shit.
I
They
cannot
can't
see
tell
anything
you what
that says
you can't
that.
have in your yard. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they can in some instances, but like they shouldn't be able to say, "Oh yeah, you just have them up. They're not on." But if they have them on, that's a different story, especially if it's way too early and they have a certain expectation of.
Their yard should be like
Of
design
like decency.
Like,
It's
don't have
it's
your
supposed to
trash
look
cans
okay.
out,
Yeah.
or-
Don't fucking like put up a fucking WWE wrestling ring in your yard
for more than 20 minutes.
for more than 20 minutes.
I mean, it's not like it's unsightly. It is close to the season, but say it's on all around Halloween.
To my understanding,
Probably
reading
not.
this
You probably
article,
shouldn't have it.
it's not saying the lights are on is the problem. It's the lights are up. They're upset about the lights being up. So they're being
okay with
crazy.
that. If the lights are up, technically, if you want to leave your fucking lights up all year, by all means, fucking do it. I don't give a shit. But don't have them on because it's not like you can even tell, when they're up.
So he says this was their only This is the guy talking about to the HOA and what his defense. That was their only availability, and I can't climb on the roof myself. And he didn't know it was against the rules to put the Christmas lights up before Thanksgiving. So also this was before Thanksgiving. Sorry, I don't know exactly how long it was before. I don't have dates on.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, having your lights on before Thanksgiving, too early. But if it's the only time he had available to put them up, just don't have them on. Also, where was I going with that? Like,
You want to run the HOA. You want to run it
oh no, I would definitely have a fucking opinion.
against or with.
Well,
I guess both, but-
because I mean, some things you don't want to see. Like, well, I'm getting ready to move
Yeah.
into a different. I mean, just a couple blocks over,
Mm-hmm.
but because I'm moving there and I care what my house is going to look like,
Yeah.
I would love it if the neighbors gave a shit too.
Made
but
it
they
look
don't.
nicer.
But they
Yeah.
don't. So hopefully things are going to change.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not saying an HOA or anything like that, but like hopefully someone starts giving a shit, And I get it. If there is an HOA, they have to, or they can't move.
But
in
see,
there,
no,
or
that's
they
what my
can't,
understanding of like. You sign an agreement going into an HOA, right? Can you move into a new place and say I'm not doing this? Like, no, right? You have to do it.
It comes with the house usually,
That's crazy.
and the only way they could get around that is if they tried to set up the HOA before or after they were already there.
After they're already there.
which doesn't happen
Yeah.
as often as you think.
Yeah, man. You know, HOAs. I have to deal with them all the time in my apartment.
HOH. You had to deal with.
Did you get in trouble for hanging your Christmas lights up too early?
Who said that I hung my Christmas lights up too early?
I mean, you have a spot to hang up your Christmas lights, right?
I did already hang up my Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Outside?
I
Like your balcony?
hung up one set
What do
of
you call
them like probably a week before Thanksgiving.
God, that's too early. All right.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
my
sorry.
tree up
You do?
last night.
Okay. All right. So that's the day after Thanksgiving, or 2 days after Thanksgiving.
It's like the weekend after Thanksgiving. What is
I-
today?
I
What is it?
fuck- I
Sunday?
can't
It's
tell
the
anymore.
Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Today's
So-
Sunday.
Yeah, and I did it yesterday.
Oh, you did it yesterday.
So yeah, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, our tree's up. We don't have anything else. That's it.
We don't have any. I've been thinking about like going all out and putting Christmas lights up because when I was a kid, my dad would go fucking nuts.
It's a pain in the ass.
It is a pain. And
Just
the
putting
electric bill, bum 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 bum. That's it going up upstairs.
Or are you
Bum,
saying
bum,
that doing
bum,
a Christmas
Oh, yeah,
ditty?
bum 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 bum
Bum,
bum.
bum, bum.
But I mean, we talk about like the houses looking shitty around us, but then I go through like I accidentally crash into someone's big potted plants
let's not
outside their
talk
house.
about that.
Yeah, because then I'm thinking about like, well, I make this place worse, you know?
She took them down. She was like,
She got rid of them.
also, she doesn't have much room to talk because I know who you're talking about. She doesn't have much room to talk. She's got shit. in her
Yeah, but I
mind.
mean, we say that, but then I fuck up. I offered to pay for them and make it nicer, but you know, I did crash into her potted plants, and I'm like, shit.
I mean, you touched them and they
Wait,
broke.
what?
So
Well, I when I was driving my car, I accidentally hit her potted plants.
he was pulling in
Who?
down the
neighbor.
street. Oh, yeah, my neighbor
Oh,
down the
okay.
street. Whenever we drive by, I'll show you. Oh, you know, give her a name.
At name, address, social?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do her social. But I felt bad. I didn't tell her because I'm a piece of shit.
Well, she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Well, yeah. That's why I didn't.
And you
do
were
it.
gonna.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't. You said that. You said you went up and knocked.
Yeah, I did, but you know.
And you know she wasn't there.
I didn't
so
really,
the next
like,
time you see her,
stay.
because of course you're going to see her again.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
then she came out to me and asked me like, "Hey, did you do this?" And I'm like, "I'll buy you another one." That's the first thing I said. I'll buy you another one. And then
It wasn't like a big deal. It's not like you did it on
wa-
purpose.
No. And she knows me, so it wasn't like she was mad at me. But it was. It'd be like,
She was mad her pot got broke.
I mean, it'd be like you being mad at your like brother or something. It's like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
His neighbor's just like
That's my
sister
brother,
to
yeah.
him.
okay, I see. You wouldn't even have known this, man. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, she's not that fucking close with me. Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying.
Those would have been some different potted plants.
I'm just fucking saying that we want to have nice shit, and then I go through and crash into shit. I'm not part of the problem.
Yeah, but you offered to fix it. You're fine.
Yeah, if I didn't do it after I got caught, so I'm going to hell.
Aren't we all?
But I don't know.
We've
If,
established this. Come on.
don't tell anybody when the fuck to hang shit up. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Yeah, that is kind of like, it's weird because you don't, how much of anything do you actually ever own in life? Like, do you really own the property that you purchased from the government? Not really. I mean,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You know-
I own it.
huh?
Yeah, I own it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
for sure.
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people own the land that they.
Why do the
purchased.
quotes? Why'd you put quotations? What do you call that? Air quotes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Air quotes.
I was going to call them earth quotes.
So, like, if you're typing, do
Fire
you
quotes.
have to say quote? Like,
Water
you just
quotes.
put the quotations, right? Like, if
Man, good job, Trin.
I went on a Midwest tangent with quotes.
Trin gets it. We're good. We're good. You missed it.
We're on the same wavelength. Don't worry.
You missed it. We're fine.
Huh.
We're good.
Well, now I want to know.
No, that's fine. Let's
It's
move
okay.
on.
You'll hear about it when you edit.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
No, I'm just gonna skip through. I'll cut it. I won't listen to it.
Cut it out.
What did I do?
Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm about to say is gonna sound stupid as fuck. You guys ever breastfeed a cat before?
Yeah,
Me?
I put it. I put Dolly up to my nip all the time, and I'm like,
Ooh,
"Here,
sweet
come get a little
mama.
milk." Come
Woman
here, sweet mama.
allegedly breastfeeds cat on Delta Airlines flight. I couldn't get
Man?
flight. No, a woman.
that's too-
A woman.
I thought you were cringing whenever you said fly.
Okay, I don't like this at all.
Like what? What don't you like about
All
a
right,
cat
so,
sucking a human woman's titties? I don't really see like a problem there.
What if the cat was
I get
getting
it.
her titty sucked by the human woman?
I get it. Animals need
That's
to
much worse
travel
for some reason.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But if they're traveling, they need to be in their carry. Don't take them out. So
See, that's not really the
One.
problem as much for me. I think it's the
It's
I mean,
the titty
putting the
sucking.
we're starting at the beginning. That's one.
Okay, okay.
You don't take it out. Two, I get it. Breastfeeding's fine, but it's your kid, right? Not your
Mm-hmm.
pet. Is that crossing a line?
I mean,
I think it's
Yeah.
definitely
Yes,
crossing a line.
Yeah.
yes, it is crossing a
No,
line.
I mean,
because
is
I don't
it-
think that's even healthy for the cat, right?
Probably not,
Well,
no.
I don't know.
are you like, why do you have a kitten? Honestly, it's for a fucking kitten because you're not supposed to feed
A full-grown cat.
full-grown
That I don't know.
cat
I don't
milk.
see the
Yeah,
name
cats
of the cat.
don't drink milk like they portray. It's only kittens that drink milk.
Are
the
you
only thing
serious?
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, because
Well, that's what I watched hours and hours and hours.
Maybe
of
that's why
and
Tom
Jerry.
was so fucked up.
he's always
He's drinking all that
drugged.
milk.
It's portrayed in other things besides Tom and Jerry. Come on.
Passenger in seat 13A is breastfeeding a cat and will not put
13A?
13.
Oh God.
13. I don't know why it even says
Unlucky
what seat it is.
13,
I know,
dude.
exactly.
Fuck.
Is breastfeeding a cat and will not put the cat back in the carrier.
Yeah.
It's like,
See, they shouldn't have ever took it out. One.
but with the cat, did the animals go in the carrier up front? Tomorrow,
No,
aren't they?
they're a carry-on. They sit at your feet.
You can
or
bring an animal as a carry-on.
in certain airlines. Yeah.
Wow, you know what that is? That's fucking nuts.
You know what you can do, because
We had some on that trip we took
Mm-hmm.
to California.
Yeah,
There was a couple dogs in carriers, obviously.
really.
I think actually some cats too.
Damn, nobody's breastfeeding.
No one breastfeeded.
why
well,
would you
people didn't know
insist
that-
on breastfeeding?
Well, this lady, I don't think we're gonna get an answer out
Feed
of
him
her.
with the fucking.
Yeah, why?
bottle of
She had him
Seems like she
swaddled like a baby, so everyone thought it was a human baby, like wrapped up in her
They're
titties.
like, that baby's hairy as
yeah.
fuck.
Well, I don't. You think about
Like,
like
you have a tail?
if I wrap you guys in a blanket,
Me?
Yeah.
Trenton?
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be so sweet.
I think
of
that'd
you.
be a big ass
That'd
baby.
be so sweet of you. That's what we should do for Valentine's Day. Like that'd be so sweet of
You
you. We
swaddle
just-
me?
Yeah, so we swaddle each other and just hold each other. And
suck your nipple.
suck, yeah. Please,
All
that'll
right,
get us
we
some
need to get
TikTok.
off this.
Will we please get some
Don't
TikTok?
worry, we'll be getting off pretty soon.
Oh my.
Whoa, come on, Trenton. You made it overtly sexual.
Ooh, come on, Trenton.
Stop.
This is a better time than ever to give a quick little. This would be just a little quick thing of Dustin's Twitter escapades. Was that what I should call it? Twitter.
Oh, you really want to talk about the Twitter stuff?
Not
Okay.
really. There's not that much because I just want to
All right.
set the
so
story straight.
Dustin is a Twitter fiend.
Yeah. What would you call a Twitter simp?
He's a Twitter fiend. He loves his Twitter.
He's a twit.
I can't hardly stand
Is
Twitter.
that what it is?
It's just I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like social media in general.
Yeah.
one.
Okay, I get that.
Two. Okay, well, I have access to our Twitter as
Mm-hmm.
well as Dustin does. So anything he does, I see, and I get notifications for constantly, which is fine. It's all good. He's reaching out, but god damn, he goes on some tears.
Yeah.
and I just get thousands of notifications.
Okay, I went to a concert, and lately it's like if it's a small show, I think to myself, who fucking cares? Walk up and talk to the band. They want you to do it. They want fans.
You
Like
think so?
100%.
Okay.
And Ashley was like, no, let's go. Come on, let's just go home. No, the band's right there. Let's go fucking talk to them.
Okay.
So I walk up, me and Ashley. Ashley talks to him. We talk to him for a long time. I'm having a good time, just chilling, whatever. I go to the opener. This guy's just standing there by himself. He has a cool mustache. The band, I'll say their band, the Star Wolf, okay?
Star Wolf.
Star Wolf.
And who was the headliner?
Oh, Hounds. Great
Hounds.
band. Great
Okay.
band. If you want to listen, check them out. Good soup. But
Good soup.
But
Did you just kiss your mic?
I just kissed my mic. So I go up to the lead singer of Star Wolf. I can't remember
Okay.
his name. I have it written down, but I can't remember. So yeah, I wrote it down.
It's
so
a
I
really
would,
hard name.
No, it's a simple thing like James or some shit. But I'm not going to say it wrong.
Okay.
I walk up to him and I was telling the story on how Trenton told me to listen to them. Turned out he told me to listen to another band.
Yep.
I was wrong because I walked to him and I said, "Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I really enjoyed the set." And he like smiles and is happy. Imagine if somebody came up to you and said, "Trenton, I love you. I love the podcast." You wouldn't smile.
Trenton
No,
would
I'd be
hide. Trenton would hide.
You're dead wrong. But then I'm like, I shake his hand, tell him like, I really enjoyed the show. Have a good
smiling.
time. He's having a good, so happy. Which me, I'm having a good time too. Yeah, I keep making like
He
smoking.
keeps making
Yeah.
the
That's
thumb,
okay.
the pointer finger tip with the okay symbol, but
Okay.
he keeps kind of putting it towards his face, so I keep thinking he's trying to like smoke a joint.
It's kind of like the good soup thing, right? Isn't the good soup?
Good.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's different than what I thought.
This is the
Oh,
Italian.
yeah.
That's the pinch of
pinch.
tarragon.
What about the pink?
A pinch of tarragon?
sure, yeah.
The
Pinky, when in doubt, pinky out.
So Trenton told me to listen to this band. Turned out he didn't tell me to listen to this band. But I told this because I thought it was. Because I said, hey, did you open for Ludo in Halloween? He goes, fuck yeah, we did. I'm like, Trent, my buddy just wanted to see them. Why don't you
Star Wolf did?
Star Wolf open for him? And I
Did
said,
they really?
I'm looking that up. Keep talking.
Okay, but
They did.
But
he goes, yeah,
you
we
said
opened
that,
for him.
and he agreed. Okay,
He
either
said,
way.
yeah. And I goes, my buddies told me to listen to you, and I didn't because I'm an idiot. Like, I'm a jackass.
So they did not.
That's Star Wolf.
Oh, okay. Like Star Wolf from Star Fox.
From Star Fox, yeah.
64. Or
Hey, I wonder if that might be why. And
I'm gonna get you, Fox.
they had a lot of instrumental songs, and I was fucking digging it. I'm like, I love instrumental shit. You guys know that. And so he goes like, you fucked up, dude. You fucked up. You should have. I mean, he's smiling and laughing. We're giggling. He's like, you should have listened to us sooner. And I'm like, I know, man. I messed up. He goes like, and we're just talking, and I walk out
you
of
should
that.
go back in time.
So I walk out of the building. I'm a fucking hero. I'm so nice to people.
Yep.
I'm
I'm a hero.
I really did. I
had a pleasant conversation with
felt-
somebody.
Dude, whenever I think of the word hero, I picture Dustin.
There goes my hero, and it's Dustin.
there goes. That's me. I'm walking out, and Ashley's just like, thinks I'm a fucking idiot.
You're just
But
smiling.
just to get to the Twitter thing, I'm trying to say I was riding a high, and so I'm invincible. You know, nobody can hurt me. So I can say anything I want on Twitter. So I go on that night for 4 hours. I'm fucking like going nuts on these people, attacking them, not trolling. I'm trying to say this. I do not troll. I play along. You know. So I typed in the word bored on Twitter, and I just started going through.
I noticed.
And what people were saying, I would just reply to them because if they said they were bored, I went to like this one girl.
You're talking like a board of wood? BOARD?
No, I didn't. Man, I should have did that shit.
Above board,
BORED.
like
like they're not entertained.
CEO,
They're
like a
bored.
board of directors.
And there was a shitload of like just people who were like, I'm bored tonight. And so I would just reply to them, hey, check out our podcast. And then most of them were like, fuck off. You know, most of them were like,
Yep.
Someone replied, I'm not that bored. Jesus fucking Christ or something. And I'm just like, whoa, okay.
By the way, I'm seeing all these.
Yeah. And so I reply and I'd make like a joke. I'm just like, yeah, nervously looking down. Don't listen. I was just joking. And then she thinks that's
Being a
funny.
fucking weirdo,
I'm being a
by the
weirdo.
way.
I didn't know how to get out of that situation.
Then you just don't reply.
No, fuck it. It worked because this bitch, she started talking to me back and forth for a long. She was talking to me like nonstop.
The fact that you're like, this bitch.
Okay.
See, I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't say bitch. Cause I meant that in a jolly way, not in the like actual mean way.
You meant it like, Trenton's my bitch here.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
my buddy.
Yeah.
This lady, I don't know. I didn't even know how old she was. I had no idea. She was super cool. She tweets, all right, on her personal Twitter account and says, "Everyone go listen to the A.C.R.O.N.Y.M podcast." Sends out a picture of us. Not a picture of us. That makes
Was that one?
No, that was a different one. I can't
Whoa,
go,
dude.
We got a shitload of followers that night because I was going nuts, just saying crazy ass shit.
That doesn't mean we got people listening. They just followed us. on
Well,
That's
she was
still
listening.
kind of cool.
I mean, just wait till she finds out that I was talking about her on here and I called her a bitch. She's gonna fucking attack
Twitter.
me.
You said it as a good bitch, though.
Yeah,
I know. I
Trenton's
should.
my
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, we don't mean that in a bad way. He
Trent
thinks you're
does, though.
cool and jolly.
No, I know. For real. I think her name's V on Twitter.
name is
I don't know what
V.
it is. Her name's V. Mad respect. But then today,
She's got some tweets I don't agree with.
Yeah,
but
she's crazy.
Whatever, you know.
But-
each their own.
there was another girl who today, I think it was this morning, or maybe last night, I don't know. She tweeted like, I have Taylor Swift's, not V, this is another girl.
Yeah.
She's like, I have Taylor Swift's secret TikTok account. And so I thought she wouldn't reply to me. So I said, prove it. And then like, she like defended herself. I was like, I don't know if it's real. Like, and then she sent me a link to it. And I was like, she was just like having fun on Twitter. So I DM'd her and I said, hey, I didn't mean for that to come off. Like, I was not being an ass. I was just like having fun. And she goes like, that's okay. Like, I really appreciate you saying that. I need a new podcast to listen to anyway. Fucking boom. That's how you do it. You got to be nice to people. When you're very nice to people, it works.
There goes my hero, man.
Yeah.
And then this one guy, he goes like, I think I typed in fight on Twitter. And then so some guy was
Yep.
like,
You're gonna
someone
find some good Twitter.
Yeah, someone started a
Good
fight
tweets.
with me. So I replied, do you put ice in your milk? That started, that was like, I found a whole new group of people who were getting pissed off
That's a
at
free
me
for all.
Yeah,
and then-
it's always good to type in #fight in Twitter.
on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, and then that's when I sent you guys a screenshot. He went to our tweets and was screenshotting them. He didn't follow us, but he was tweeting out screenshots of our tweets. And I'm like,
Why?
I guess because I bothered him with the milk thing. And so I DM'd him. And I
That's a
was-
secret weapon. He'll put you on blast. To
He'll put you on blast.
His 5 followers.
But that's fine because we got followers out of it, so who gives a shit? They may be following us in a malicious
Yeah.
way, but
They're gonna find out where we live and they're gonna come track us down.
if I died,
Yeah.
if I died because somebody found out I put ice in my milk, Jesus
Worth it.
Christ.
You're gonna
Worth
die.
it.
Hey, don't worry. We've talked about it. You're gonna die a different way.
Yeah, true. But that was my Twitter weekend. I have so many of them. We just don't have time to talk about it. because there's so much shit.
I hate that you're on Twitter, but at the same time, it's entertaining.
If you guys want to see entertainment, go on and watch me go on Twitter, or give me words to say to type in and talk to people, or talk to me.
Talk to Dustin. Dustin is literally always on Twitter.
Always.
If he is not talking to one of us or working or breathing,
no. If I'm
doing it while
not
he's working.
no, I'm
He's
not
doing it while
working.
he's working.
He's always on Twitter.
I have this damn smartwatch now, for real. You guys can talk to me whenever you want.
His damn
If you want to
smartwatch that his wife's
just call
making
him.
him wear.
Honestly, call him. You could.
Did you hear that?
What? No, I
said
didn't.
his damn smartwatch his wife's making him wear.
Yeah.
He's got to prove that he can handle a tiny smartwatch before he's allowed to get a big boy smartwatch.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's like a cheapie.
Oh,
it's like a Fitbit.
It's a Fitbit one, not
it
not
is.
a
It's a
nice
bit
one.
fit.
Yeah.
So speaking of dying, I got a question for you guys.
You do?
Yeah. It's not as, it's nothing big. Just got it's a conversation starter. So if you had the choice of choosing to know the knowledge of how you'll die or when you'll die, you had to choose one. It's kind of like a would you rather, but I'm not
more specific.
Yeah. So
I guess it is like a would you rather, huh?
would you like to know if you you had to choose one? You don't get to choose not to know one, but you had to choose like they
Like you're saying, like
I was gonna say they got a gun to your head.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna know how you're gonna die if you don't have.
You're saying, like, basically there's no way you
This
could
is-
not know this. You have to choose one.
The fucking higher being is coming down and saying he's imparting. They are imparting knowledge on you, and you don't have a choice of not to. They know what you secretly want. Okay.
So, if the higher being comes down, I'm changing everything in my life.
I'm just saying, you don't have a choice here.
Yeah.
You have to know either how you're going to die or when you're going to die. Which one are you going to choose?
I would prefer when over how. Because I just
I don't know.
No.
I don't
Because
know.
at that point, like, well, okay, so you have, like, say it's like 20 years from now. It's like, okay, definitive. I have 20 years left, and I can do whatever the fuck I want, like in that 20-year time span. If I only know how, like,
Well, then you would think if you knew how, you could avoid it.
but you
Unless it's
never
like-
would.
Unless it's like
That's
say
why I don't know.
You know
Yeah.
you're gonna die in an airplane crash. Well, then you're
You're
not
never
gonna
gonna-
ride airplanes,
Yeah, but what if I want
and
to
you'll
go
prolong
somewhere?
your life. as
Or
long
no,
as you can.
no, you know what? That'd be my luck. I'd never go on an airplane again, and then I'm outside in the park, like
And
walking.
the
A plane
lands on-
crashes on
See, that's
No.
the thing, because you have to die that way.
Yeah.
right?
What if it was really okay? Should we take it once? Like, what is the exact criteria of like the when? Do I know the year, the month,
You know it all.
the hour? So I know the exact moment
Second.
I'm
You know
of
assuming,
when
yes.
I'm down to the
higher being.
the pin
Don't-
is second.
Okay. What about
or the anti-higher being. I don't know. What,
But
what's the
I would say,
absence of
wouldn't
a
it
higher
be?
being?
Would it
You have
be?
knowledge.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it'd be a little harder to decide if you didn't have the exact, like, what if you were just told, like, you're going to die in October? What
Okay,
year?
and it doesn't-
Oh, I don't know.
No, I would assume you know everything. You would know.
But what if
exactly
you didn't know? I'm saying it would be harder to decide between the two.
You push your glasses up again. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, he's
knowledge
like,
drop.
Animate
Listen.
the glint that just.
I'm ready for that knowledge.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's like, my sword says when I'm gonna die.
Water style.
This guy making
Shut
fun of
the
Demon
fuck
Slayer.
up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
The other
here.
morning, I'm like, oh, I think I'm going about the Demon Slayer game. That's when he goes, water style. I'm like, fuck you.
No, but you know how I'm gonna die. You guys are gonna kill me.
Yeah, Demon
I
Slayer.
already know how.
You're right.
No, but okay, so when you say like, how are you going to die? So you said airplane. All right. What if
Say.
it was
Well, I mean,
really?
it's not always going to be an airplane. Say it could be like heart attack. You can't avoid a heart attack. You know,
Well,
it
I'm
just
trying.
happens.
But say airplane.
Yeah, you
okay.
could.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
trying.
you could
you'd
eat better and
live
live better,
better.
yeah.
But
It
it's
could
still
be a
not
couple
perfect. I see what you're
different things.
saying.
What?
It could be a couple of different things. When you say airplane, you're going to die. It's just like airplane. That's the word that's associated with your death. Airplane.
Well,
You
I
get
mean,
one
if you
word.
know
So you can
exactly
die-
when you're going to die, I'm assuming you would know exactly how.
How
you're
you're
No,
gonna-
I'm
okay.
saying it would be a little more difficult to decide what. You have to think about it a little more.
You're
So
saying
am
even
I
with the
going to
detail
die?
of the how, it's not enough for you because it's, unless it was extreme detail of the how.
Well, let's
you
say-
still want to know when because it's easier for you. That's what you're saying, right?
Let's say you know how, and say it's airplane crash.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could attempt to prolong your life by not riding an airplane.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I would think at that point it's inevitable. It's still going to happen. So,
Yeah.
I don't think attempting to prevent it is going to help.
I don't know if to me, if anybody's going to listen to this and try to think about how, like, they figure out that answer and they try to figure out how to prolong their life, that's stupid. Like, you still have to live. You're going to live your whole life stressing out about that. Like,
So, what would you choose? How?
I mean,
or
I don't
when?
have to worry about how because I know how I'm gonna die. It's all a matter of when, baby. It's all a matter of when. That's such a fucked up joke, but like, because it's not true, but
what
it
the
is
fuck is wrong
funny.
with you?
It's not true, but it is funny.
It is funny. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
for real, if I really had to answer that, I think I would like to know the when because it'd be easier on me. How it's like I don't really give a. Does it really matter how you're gonna? I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
I'm glad you got that out because my soundboard's dying and I have to.
I don't care how I'm gonna die. It doesn't fucking matter to me.
The
So
only,
you would choose when?
I choose when
You
because
want to know exactly when. So what? You could have your shit together.
yeah,
by then?
or just like okay, because if it says I'm dying in 15 days, like well, I'm not
You
going
got
to
some
work.
work to do.
No, I know I'm done. I'm
Well,
good.
I mean, you
I don't have to go to work
You have
anymore.
to prepare the end of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I would go. Okay, since I have a wife, I wouldn't go and spend a whole bunch of money, but like, I'm not gonna like drain our savings account just so I can have a good few. I want to have a good week.
oh, you get a life insurance policy because you know you're gonna
Oh,
die.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
True,
see?
true.
So if you know when, you can at least get all that shit ready.
Yeah, it is true.
The only thing I was gonna say, I was trying to make a joke about the movie Airplane. That's the only thing
made
I
him
wanted to
spit his
do,
drink out.
but I couldn't get it out. Because
All
I'm
right.
not making enough sense. Whenever you said airplane, all right, I wanted it to be as
die
I
while
wanted
watching
to
the movie
Yeah.
while
Airplane.
watching the movie Airplane.
You should have said
God,
that's a good
I
joke.
fucking tried to, but you guys kept talking. You guys kept talking, and I'm like, okay.
Hey, if you can't get it out, bad joke.
God damn it! That would have been funnier about 10 minutes ago.
It would have been funnier.
All right. So, what did you choose again? Did you choose how or
I
when?
choose when.
You choose when. You
Yeah.
would choose when as
What
well.
about you? Yeah, I'm win. Because how is like I don't give a shit if I die of a
I
heart
think
attack. I don't
when
give a fuck.
is more
Strategic.
beneficial
Mhm.
because, but it would really suck to know like it's today. You know what I mean? Like that would
Oh, I
suck.
don't know. I mean, gotta be
Yeah.
nice.
All right, I'm gonna ignore that one.
Where's the soundboard
Yeah.
when you need it?
No. So that would suck to know when.
to know what? Yeah, it
'Cause
would. It would.
with the how you have hope of I can live longer. You know, it's not inevitable. Like the when, it's just you don't know how you're gonna die. It could be from anything. Your heart could just stop.
No, because if I got this how and it said plane, I'd go, looks like I'm going taking a trip.
You need to stop.
A third suicide joke. Okay, I'm finished. I'm done. That's
No, you're watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
You go to
I'm
the
like,
museum.
is
The
Dan Aykroyd's wife really dead? That's what I'm like. That's a planes, trains, and automobiles. It's a joke.
He goes and picks the nearest apartment to an airport.
Yeah,
He starts living there.
Wait,
Please.
is Dan Aykroyd in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? I
Oh,
thought
not
that was
Dan-
Steve Martin, and John
uh,
Candy.
John Candy. I meant John
Man,
Candy.
John Candy too soon.
Yeah.
He's been talking about suicide this whole time. Come on. Think he gives a shit?
Yeah.
Wait, John Candy?
No, him.
Okay.
Dustin.
No, I do love that movie. It's a Thanksgiving movie, man.
That's a
So is Spider-Man, apparently.
What do you mean?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Spider-Man is- because they do have
2002.
Thanksgiving.
Or is
It's
that,
great.
Is that the sequel or is that
No,
2002?
it's the
It's the
first,
first
one.
one.
No, because Norman Osborn. I remember this scene so clearly. It's so funny. Whenever Aunt May, like Norman's about to like dig in or whatever, and Aunt May like slaps his hand, and then this evil. I love Willem Dafoe. This evil motherfucker. He just grabs like the carving fork and the carving knife, and he's just like looking at her and just like doing this.
Dead stare.
Like shuffling his
Yeah,
hands,
like
scrape-
shink, shink, shink.
Would be sharpening a knife if it was a knife sharpener.
Yeah,
but it
and
was
then
a
like
fucking
Peter's like, I'm
fork.
pretty sure, dude, it's such a good movie. And then Peter knows. Peter
Peter knows.
Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Peter knows that he's the goblin at that point.
I
Oh,
think that
spoilers, my bad.
they know. Like
But
he's
he's like,
already
no,
known.
Goblin doesn't at that point.
No. He does know. He
Not
does,
at that point.
No. At that point, he'd already figured it out because he did go up to Peter's room, like because Peter had to leave, and then
No,
Peter.
he figures out at the table
no,
because he
he-
sees the cut and he knows that Spider-Man's been cut.
that's when. Yeah. Then at that point, right after that, then that's when he does that.
Oh,
so he knows.
He's doing it on purpose. What a fucking
So
dick.
yeah, dude, it's fucking. I love that movie.
What a dick.
love that movie.
What a
God
dick. I love
damn.
it. I fucking love it. That is a
Whenever-
great movie. It's
whenever
one of
he's
the
talking to
greats.
that scientist, and he's like, "Back to formula," and then he fucking kills him.
All right.
I mean, Trent,
Spider-Man.
you're not a superhero
Spider-Man guy.
You're you're not a superhero guy.
All right, so we figured out the how when. You both want how.
I want
when.
win.
You both
Win.
want win. My bad.
How
And
I
you
want
want
Willem
Willem
Dafoe
Dafoe
to kill
I
me
don't know.
with a carving
That's really
knife.
hard. If I really had to choose, it would probably be win as well. just so I could be with the group.
Yeah. Wait, you're going to wait, what the fuck?
He wants to be doing the podcast.
No, just so, no, because you both chose win. I'm just gonna be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant you want to know when, so you can
I'll
like,
just hang out with everybody.
Hang out with everybody, so everybody else dies.
Minutes, guys, everybody, come over. Come on.
No, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I know I'm gonna die in a plane crash, so I'm gonna get my closest friends beside me and kill them with me.
Well, no, that would be crazy. Say we all chose win, and they ended at the same time. They were the same time. Would that not fuck you up?
That would really change things, huh? Because then you would. Well,
you
no, I
wouldn't want to hang out at that point.
No, I would. I still would.
Just gonna go.
Listen, if I was already saying I'm gonna kill myself,
If we're already like, if we know at that point, it's like, okay, we all know we are going to die someday.
Yeah.
At least.
But it's only gonna be one shot at the same time because it's 3 guns pointing at each other. Like, so we all want to commit homicide, not suicide.
Get some buckshot.
We're
gonna have
homicide,
it's like
not
it's like
suicide.
Ashley and Hannah making shit for us all the time. We're gonna have them shoot us.
Yeah. Well, honestly, Ashley's probably like, deal. Some of the stupid shit I say to my wife, my God. Like,
after all that money you spent on Black Friday shopping, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're supposed to be saving money and you're spending it.
I bought a drum machine, and I need new shirts though. My shirts are.
I bought a drum machine. I need new shirts.
I knew. Okay, the drum machine was always planned because it only goes on sale once a year on Black Friday, and it goes by 50%.
Best time of year.
Best time of year. I told Ashley in June, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for Black Friday. Don't buy it at double.
Yeah.
Trent, you didn't buy anything for Black Friday for yourself, or?
I'm gonna go on Steam later,
Nice.
And I'm gonna buy a couple games.
I went on the PlayStation Network and bought some
I
PlayStation
only
games.
looked at him and he sighed.
Dude,
I just looked at.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't want to talk about it. Well,
I mean, we can.
there's a game. I just said, hey, I'm gonna play this, and then he's like, I don't want to. So all I did was whenever he says I'm gonna buy some games, I looked at him and he goes,
Oh, because he knew that you wanted him to buy a game, but
hey,
Trent
I
doesn't
don't give
buy
a
it.
shit if he buys
Because
it. I already told him that. I already told him I don't give a shit.
But it's FOMO when I see all my. I got a PC partly because all my buddies are on PC and I don't ever get to play games with them, even though I don't get to play games with them now.
The only person that's actually played it is myself and our buddy Samson.
Yeah.
And our buddy Samson.
Did he not like it?
I'm not trying to shit on him or anything, but our buddy Samson computer sucks so bad he can't run the game.
God.
It crashes on him.
He's gonna hear
can't-
this.
Yeah, he's gonna hear this. I mean, it's not bad. He's barely under minimum specs.
Oh, really?
I think he has minimum specs, but he's barely under recommended specs, I guess.
Is it
and every time he shoots, which isn't like it's a part of the game. It's a pretty big part of the game, but every time it's not.
You're talking about DayZ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
DayZ.
a big requirement of the game. Like, because we're playing on a what would you call it, a local server? Like,
Yeah.
It's only us. It's not like we're against a bunch of assholes online. So he every time he shoots, his game crashes.
You know what? That's probably not good.
That's a feature.
That's a feature, not a bug. So, and I was troubleshooting with him. It's a simple fix. He just needs to get some more RAM and
That's what I was.
maybe.
whole new graphics card.
Well,
Well,
his
new
CPU, his CPU, it was RAM. Oh shoot, I'm going to pull it up. But it was RAM, CPU. His CPU is fine. His RAM is below what it should be.
Man, if you guys like video games, tweet at us, man.
If you guys want to talk tech with Trenton or
Ooh.
Dustin or Zettler, give Dustin a tweet on Twitter.
Also, if he doesn't have it installed on
Tweet
the
on
SSD,
Twitter.
he has it on a
Oh,
hard
that
drive.
probably is a big thing too.
Yeah, and he says he's going to switch it over.
It
So
can't be that big of a deal
apparently, it's a huge fucking deal.
for that
More-
game.
Yeah.
More games now are basically saying you have to have it on a hard or a SSD or you're running a
That's
shittier
why
version.
everyone should have just M.2s. It's way
Well,
easier.
if I could get more access to them, I would.
M.2s aren't bad.
And they're still harder to find.
That's what I might bet. Can you?
They're not that bad. Expensive wise, price
can you
wise.
put an external. Well, I guess
Can you hook up an external hard drive to your
an
computer?
external
Yes.
SSD and download
No,
games on Steam?
that's
I
not
figured
a
not
such
because
thing.
it's
You could get the wide SSDs and plug them into your SATA drive.
I
but
mean, if you had a
you can
SATA
plug in
drive on the
USB.
outside of your fucking computer, yeah,
just open
could
it
be
up and plug it
external.
in.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, would you? I haven't
It wouldn't
really
change anything.
dicked
It
around with it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's another slot for like another SSD or another
M.2
memory slot. Something.
SATA drive.
Something.
Is it,
A SATA drive slot.
Yeah.
there's
an
definitely got to
in-drive-
be an
drive
extra one of
slot.
those. I'm sure it does them. But anyway, we're in fucking Game Town. I want to know.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. So
We don't have to talk about DayZ, by the way.
Yeah,
Right,
we
'cause
don't,
we're
we
gonna
don't have
talk
to talk about
Well,
it.
there's another game
I
that
was
has
just
4
trying to-
letters.
I was giving him some crap for it, and I told him You don't have to get it. It's no big deal.
I might.
Because we're probably not going to play it that much anyway. I like it. I really enjoy it, but I've realized the game isn't the same unless you're online. But at the same time, I can't learn the game if I'm online because I have a bunch of fucking sweats that are just keeping me from learning the game.
Yeah, but even after you learn the game, you're still gonna have to deal with sweats. If you ever go online, you're gonna have to deal with them.
Not in our personal server.
Well, I know, but I feel like that's part of the fun. It's like
It is part of the game.
It's part of the game,
but
not part of the fun. Getting killed by some fucking jackass
there are
just sitting on
other-
a goddamn roof for like 6 hours waiting for somebody to pass by.
I'm not trying to stay on this. I'm trying to get off of this, but there are other. Quit fucking
Me and
looking at each
Trent,
other and winking.
he says I get off on this. Like me and Trent are like, yeah,
Children.
you do.
I'm trying to get off of this subject, okay? But there are other servers that are more. No, I wouldn't say role playing, but they're more into the game than they are just ruining people's fucking days. Okay, days.
I got him.
Okay,
Can
so
you
you're
play
gonna-
that gunshot sound?
No, I cannot. You fucking. I don't have a rim shot. I don't have the.
What about a Remington?
I have
Yikes.
that. I do have that. So you're gonna buy some games. Do you have any ideas of what you're gonna get?
Yeah, they're all RPGs.
Okay, so
I'm
single
playing-
player
okay,
games
this year-
So hey guys, I got this PC so I can play with my friends. I'm gonna buy a bunch of role playing game or RPGs. So
Because they're fun.
Okay, I've changed my opinion this year.
fucking hell, you take
no
advantage of the
multiplayer
sales.
games, man.
What?
No multiplayer games this year. Just a little bit with you guys, but
all right. So listen, every one of our group of friends is going to get a PC this year, and I'm gonna stop playing multiplayer games.
no,
Hell
I
yeah.
missed out on so many fucking games last year.
No, play them. I'm just
I
saying.
don't have that kind of
But
time.
don't
I can't do-
limit
I can't do
yourself
everything.
to- because listen, I've been because we have a Discord that we all of our friend group is in.
Yeah.
I've been in this Discord damn near every single night this week, just chilling, waiting for someone to join. No one's fucking joined. Well, during that time, I've been able to catch up on shows, but while still in the Discord, at least if anyone wants to play,
You
I've been
can.
able to catch up on shows. I've been able to catch up on single player games. That's fine. You're gonna have plenty of time.
I don't know. I feel like I wasted
I
too much
have
time in
plenty of time.
I've been wasting too much time on Apex last year. I looked at my hours. I go, fuck this. I'm done. Deleted it. There's so many games I want to play. Like I missed out. Like
You don't have to play that though. I'm just saying, don't limit yourself to just single player games.
I mean, I
Don't
won't.
say no.
Okay,
no
that's
multiplayer
not
games.
true. But it's just like I'm cutting myself off on like wasting games. Like Halo is fun. I have a great time if we play
Wait a
it. But
minute.
I don't care about jumping through a fucking season. I'm not buying season passes.
You're not gonna buy the battle pass for the
whatever.
shit ass game like Halo.
See,
That's not true. But
that has
No, that
completely
is 100%
ruined
true.
that. Like, I mean, that's a fair point for like multiplayer games. It's like you at this point, devs have made it, or at least publishers, because they force the devs to do whatever they want. The publishers are making it so difficult to like if you basically at this point you have to fucking pick a game and you have to stay with it. If it's a
Yeah.
multiplayer game, you have to pick it and fucking stay.
get
with
one
it
multiplayer
most
At
of the
least
game.
time.
finish the season every season.
Yeah, but that's such a big time. That's
It
like
is.
3 months of just
It is.
playing the same fucking game. If you're just like wanting to be dedicated and get all the good shit, but then you're like,
You don't have
I was
to
like,
get all the
oh,
good
I saw
shit.
some.
You don't
I know,
have to
but it's
finish
like
it.
if it's the same thing. It's like, man, I just saw a bunch of cool shit in like Halo Infinite. Oh man, I really wanted that. Or I saw a bunch of cool
Okay.
shit in fucking Fortnite, and I really wanted that stuff.
I did see
Fuck
Narco on
Fortnite.
Fortnite. No,
Narco on Fortnite.
Narcos. Somebody should do
Pablo
Naruto's on
Escobar is
Fortnite,
on-
and I was like, I saw that, and I'm like, I want to play that so bad. That looks fun. That looks fun. I want to do it.
He's
it
like
looks
Shadow
bad.
Clone Jutsu.
Yeah, it's a silly world we live in. That sounds fun.
That's
Meanwhile, Kratos has an RPG
No, I'm buying a shitload of single player games on
on the Steam sale.
or on PlayStation. I'm gonna go through and play them because Death Stranding.
That's fine.
Play
Just
that
I saw that
Please
that was
don't limit
like
yourself
$18
to
on Steam.
multiplayer games.
I'm
Or
not,
to
I'm not.
multiplayer games.
because we played a game the other night. We played Devour. I had a blast. I had so much
it was
fucking
fun.
fun.
But good fucking luck getting a fourth person on because everybody's like, oh yeah, we got PCs now, and we're never going to touch them. We're never going to play.
I play with you all the time, and I love Devour. That game's
You
fun.
And
Trenton and Kayla.
no,
I
not even.
haven't
Not even.
played
No,
with you guys.
this motherfucker hasn't got on.
Well,
So
no,
I am on,
it's
or I'm
you're-
working. I work
You're about
nights.
the only person I talk to in Discord, except for whenever our buddy
Waylon's
Waylon's
dad
dad joins, but he doesn't even fucking play games. He just gets on to talk to us, which
You
is
know-
fine. It's
no,
better
he gets on and goes like,
Well,
"Why are you guys so sad?"
He doesn't get on to talk to us. He gets on to bitch at us.
Yeah.
But it's better than him just not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bitching about him getting on and doing that. It's fine. Like because it's better than him just not getting on, like some people. But
Well, he's at
I
work.
am always on. You know what I'm doing? Okay, it's the same thing.
'Cause you're at work.
I love you guys. I love you guys so much. But you know what I also love? I like single player experiences. I like being drawn into the world. That's the
Me
same
too,
deal with
man.
like being in The Witcher 3 whenever that was out. Do you remember how I didn't like talk to you guys for
Forever.
a long fucking time? Like whenever we were on games, I'd just always be on The Witcher 3. Because it's a good game and I really wanted to finish it. And like
Hey.
everybody had more free time then.
Soundboard died. So you'll just have to add it.
I'll add it in later.
Add in the outro
The
music.
outro music. That's fine.
This is the same thing with like I'm always on. I'm just playing Baldur's Gate 3 because I want to finish it because I spent $60 on the game and I never finished my
he's gonna
first
finish it.
playthrough, so I'm going to finish
And-
my second
Yeah,
one.
he's gonna finish it and then finish another one and then finish another one.
No,
and then
it's,
finish
it's,
another
it's
one.
too big of
and
a
he's
time.
never
It's
going
too,
to fucking. No,
it's too big of a time sink. Like at a certain
exactly.
point,
Finish
I
it
know.
once. Come on.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm at the fucking Adamantine Forge. I'm trying to build some fucking armor and then I'm
know what that
done.
See, no, that's how I'm with Resident Evil. Like, I want to play these games like 5 times in a row because there's so much fun shit. You see more the more you replay it. I'm like, dude, I
Like
want to go.
Resi 8, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I
have
want
an
to go.
idea. Let's all quit our jobs.
We should.
I mean, the job is the problem. It's not my fucking, like, I want to play multiplayer games. I wish I could play more Apex, but honestly, God, it's a waste of my fucking life. It's wasting my time. It's not
I mean,
very fun. Like,
Apex.
it's only fun with you guys.
Apex
like,
is a multiplayer game, so that's the thing.
I can just drop it.
Time
And I
sinks-
feel I'm happier. I felt better since I fucking dropped that shitty game. Like,
Okay,
me
one,
playing.
Apex isn't a shitty game.
It was
You're
it was
upset
too
at it.
much at me. I'm like, this
Okay,
is like
that's fine. It's not a
too
shitty
much.
game though. Don't say a shitty game for that.
It's too. Well, it's shitty to me. I'm like, I'm fucking done with it.
I've already said this before. It's like the best free game out there.
Yeah, but
Free multiplayer game. Sorry.
there's other new games that you can play. I can try to play Halo more. You know.
All right, speaking of Halo.
Yeah.
Okay, and wait a minute. What I was saying is your time sinks are these single player games. I'm not.
No, they're
saying,
not. I look at my no. I look at all the games I played last year. I put so
well,
much less
multiplayers
time.
don't require you to finish it because it's done.
That
It's
yes, you're right.
multiplayer.
That's the problem. I
But
can put the game away.
Mm-hmm.
I can play Ghost of Tsushima. I go, I fucking love that. It's done. And then you know what I do? I move on to the other one.
Well, his time sink is a single player game.
Okay. Well, which one?
No, my
Baldur's
time
Gate?
sync is also a multiplayer game, dude. I already have in Apex. Okay, for Xbox, I'm pretty sure I got to max level. I put like $500 into it on Xbox alone, and then on PC, I'm already at like 350 hours.
Well, no. What his point is like, oh yeah, I could play Baldur's Gate, or your point was I could play Baldur's Gate and put it away. Well, what I was saying about him is he doesn't put it away.
I don't put it away because I
keeps
want to
going
finish
back
the
to it.
fucking
But
game
also
because my backlog of games is so
too long.
fucking massive, dude. I haven't finished
All right,
so many
hurry
games.
up, fucking finish it, and then move on to the fucking next one. Fucking finish it. Come on.
You can't.
There's too much.
Elden Ring is gonna be here,
Well, then
and that
don't.
game is going to take me fucking 200 hours to get through.
Then just don't play it. That's why.
No, I
just don't
cannot.
play
No,
it.
I dream about
Because-
that game. I go to bed at night, and Ashley hears me. I'm blasting at max volume gameplay of Elden Ring because I want to play it so fucking bad.
You're like, I command thee, kneel.
And I'm
That's
like,
what you're doing.
I'm going all in, baby. Like that's gonna be my game. I play until like
I'm not a
Till you
single player
die.
game kind of person.
I can't play any more multiplayer games this year, man. I gotta cut back.
It
was
is
not.
co-op.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna have some co-op.
There you go. Play that with us.
What?
Some co-op.
No, it's gonna have co-op.
Oh, really?
Imagine a way better version of Monster Hunter. That's what that's
I
gonna
highly
be.
doubt that. Monster Hunter is very good.
It's not the same.
It's
Well,
a very
maybe, I don't know.
polished game.
It's
Like
Really, I played the demo for Monster Hunter Rise, and I was really
Well, Monster
confused
Hunter
the
Rise sucks ass,
entire
so-
fucking time.
okay,
They're
one,
good games.
you gotta have some knowledge into it. You can't
Knowledge.
Just, you
You
can't
do
just
have
expect
to,
to play
it's
the
sad.
game and know it.
Oh man, I can't expect to play the game and have some fun. That's like I played.
You can't. Oh my fuck.
Hold on,
Fuck you.
I was playing some games with a couple of guys from work. It's called Crusader Kings.
Yeah, Crusader Kings,
It's
baby.
so
Yeah,
fucking
I know what that is.
confusing. It is so. It's like a real time. Like you have this big old map. You're in charge of a kingdom, and then so much is happening at once. So
You're
much.
overstimulated.
Like and it doesn't explain jack shit to you. It explains nothing. This guy was trying to he's trying to
You
explain.
can't. What I'm saying is, you can't just jump into a game like Monster Hunter and just call it shit because you don't understand it. You gotta be able to.
But at the same time, when I played of Monster Hunter World, I didn't do the research, and I still kicked the shit out of monsters. It still took the same amount of time, and they could still kill me in one goddamn shot and waste my fucking time.
If you killed the monsters, then they wouldn't kill you.
That's why you got to go with
Come
buddies,
on.
so you have somebody protect you. That is it.
Our
Like,
group.
well, yeah.
I need
talking
cannon
about-
fodder then.
You're talking about a really good multiplayer game. Huh?
Okay, I agree. I love Monster Hunter. I'd rather be playing that than Apex. If you guys said let's play Monster Hunter Rise, I would say yes. I will jump in
Dude,
on
fuck
that.
Monster Hunter Rise. Rise. Okay, I'm not a fan.
Not
of Monster
Rise.
Hunter
What
Rise.
do you
Have you
Rise.
played it?
World.
You get the doggies.
It's literally the same game as World, but not as not as good.
Well, but it's coming to PC, so it'll look better.
It actually doesn't.
Oh, really?
I played the demo of
For
it.
PC?
Yeah, it looks like it. Honestly, looks like I'm also
Switch
playing
game.
at
It's a Switch
1440p. It's a Switch. It's just a ported Switch game, so it looks just a little bit better, but not really.
You might as well play World if you're going to play Monster Hunter. At least until they come out with a World 2 or whatever the fuck they're going to do. Video games make me happy and mad at the same time.
Too mad. We get too mad, and I don't like being mad every single night, so
I'm
I
just
can't do it
saying,
anymore.
Don't limit yourself.
Limit? Fuck off! I'm not limiting myself. You know how many games I missed out on? I'm like,
No, I'm just saying don't limit yourself to a certain genre. Are we all good? Are our levels good? Everything's great? All right. Good.
Hopefully, it didn't corrupt that file.
Hopefully. Well, if you get half an episode this week,
You're not even gonna get half. You're gonna get the ass end of an episode because we're.
that'd be called the ass end of the week.
all right. So we wanted to talk about a really, I'm afraid to say it because I'm going to get shit on, a really shitty fucking game that just came
I
out.
think you guys are being way too harsh.
No.
I don't think so,
No.
man. I've played a lot.
I played it. It was fun. It felt like old Halo. I think you guys are
play
nuts.
it again. I didn't uninstall it like this motherfucker.
I uninstalled it because I got so mad. I will download it again.
Also, you need to quit getting mad at games. Come on,
I'm confused on what you guys.
I
Quit
get
getting mad at games. It's my right to
Hey.
get mad at a goddamn game.
Yeah, but
I'm
don't
confused
uninstall it.
sometimes.
Don't uninstall
That's
it.
the only time I've ever done that to
My
to
ass.
to a multiplayer game. That's the only time I've ever done that. Usually I never do. I'll give it a couple tries, and then later, if I'm just like it's just sitting there in my drive, I will uninstall it.
Because what are you guys
Tarkov
not liking
on-
about it?
All right, listen.
Like I'm confused.
Listen.
Everything,
me and
man.
Trent are on the
it
same page
feels
here.
fucking. It
It
doesn't.
feels just like old Halo. It feels exactly like
doesn't feel
Halo.
like old Halo.
It feels
It
exactly
doesn't.
like it.
No, it
doesn't
What's
feel-
different?
It's
Okay,
not
I'm
as.
not saying you don't know Halo. I'm not
No.
saying that. Don't
Okay,
get me
I
wrong.
played
Don't-
just a ton
I know,
as much Halo as you have.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that.
Because I know what your guys' problem is. You guys are playing it on PC. You guys used to play it on console, and you guys would rip ass because you were good with the controller. And now
I'm
you guys
using
go in
a
there
controller.
I'm
and you
using
but you
a
guys are
controller,
playing
too.
against PC players who are whooping your ass. Same thing with Apex.
Okay, that makes it different because the old Halos weren't on PC.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. It's a PC game. I played Halo 1 on PC.
With the remake?
No, Halo 1. I played Halo 1 Combat Evolved on PC.
Yeah, they did have them on PC.
Okay, it's not the same game though.
It feels pretty
It
similar.
just feels.
It's not the same game because this time
You used to be good. That's just it.
Well,
you
no,
guys are
and-
bad about. You guys are both bad about this. You guys aren't winning. You guys don't have
no,
fun.
I've won a majority of the games I played.
Oh, I'm not surprised
I put
that they
in
would be like.
probably 4 hours on it, 4 or 5 hours,
Yeah, that's right. About I'm at 4
and
hours. probably.
I win a majority of the games I play. I'm
Yeah,
not bad at the game.
That's the same thing, man. Like when I was playing, I was tearing up ass in Slayer.
He likes
I'm just like,
tearing
and I
ass.
was I was in the leaderboards, and I was kind of worried. I'm like, should I be at the top right now? Like, it doesn't feel like I've done
Also,
anything to deserve it.
For a game, don't say like, "Oh, I'm bad at the game, so I don't like the game."
That is true, guys. That's
don't-
100% you guys, though.
Okay,
Yeah, it is.
so
Being bad
okay,
at the game
so listen.
and not liking
Whenever
No,
not
no,
bad,
wait,
not
hold
even
on.
bad, because
So-
people are always gonna be better. There's no way we can.
Oh no, shit.
Like I'm
Well,
never
if
gonna be
somebody's better-
Hold on.
somebody,
Let me,
like,
let me
pulls-
finish what I was saying. You're wrong.
You guys both are.
I'm pointing at Dustin.
pretty
You're wrong.
quick- yeah,
okay.
to me.
And so,
I have
what I
anger
was saying
issues.
is, I just don't think, because I'm bad at
You
the
said
game,
that so
I
soft.
don't like the game. Because one, I'm not bad at the game, and two, I'm fucking fantastic at Splitgate. Like, fuck with me. All right?
I love Splitgate.
And-
That's a fun
That's a
game.
bad
And it's a
game.
bad fucking game.
It's good. Like I had a good time. I wasn't the one who stopped
Splitgate's
playing
better
that.
than Halo.
I honestly,
Splitgate was better
I
than
legitimately
Halo.
thought about that. I'm like, Splitgate is better than Halo
Yeah.
Infinite right
Yeah.
now.
Then why were
Right
we
now.
playing Apex every fucking night? I jump in, everyone's playing Apex. Why are we playing Splitgate?
Well, if Kayla's on, I like playing with Kayla because she enjoys Apex. I mean, you guys don't have to play Apex with us.
It's like-
I'm just like I enjoy
don't.
playing Apex.
Like,
with
I'll
her.
jump on Apex maybe once a day to get
Because
play
I
a few
would.
games, hopefully get a win, and then get my daily shit I got to do out of the way.
Because I was the one who stopped playing Splitgate. You guys were. You guys stopped playing. I was like, oh, well, I mean,
Splitgate's a bad game.
I wasn't gonna like.
And that's a joke that I say all the time, that I fucking hate Splitgate. It's a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's a fine game.
It's fun. Like no, it's free to play. Yet again, like
it needs fixed a few things,
there's a
but
couple things,
that's
but
that's going to be a
better than
normal
Halo
thing.
Infinite.
That's going to be a normal thing with a free game.
yeah,
Also with
Halo.
Halo, okay, out of people I know, and I understand I'm not the only person in the fucking world, but out of people in the world that I know, you couldn't name a bigger fan of Halo than me and Trenton.
Okay.
Just a fan in general. Like,
Okay, you could. I'm not that big of a fan.
no,
of
out
Halo,
of
but
people I know. Out of people I know.
okay, fair enough. Okay.
I'm not saying out of everyone in the fucking world. Goddamn. Out of people I know, you couldn't name a bigger fucking fan of Halo than me and Trent. At least
I think you're misremembering Eli, because I mean, Eli was a massive Halo guy.
I didn't know Eli whenever Halo was out.
I mean, like, that dude in Halo 2, I went over there, and that guy's, like, jerking his dick to Halo 2, and he's like, the Covenant, though. And
He's like,
Okay, and I'm not.
I'm like,
I didn't know Eli whenever Halo. Did you saying that he was jerking it to the beat
Yep.
of Halo?
the Halo 2 theme
good
song
joke,
is
man.
the best of all the versions. The Halo 2 theme song is,
It is
top
good.
tier. It's
Crispy.
good.
And like
So,
so,
some guitars in there.
and I'm mainly speaking of Halo 1 through 3, and I like to throw
Reach.
Reach in there because Reach was
It was
very
still
good
in the
game.
timeline of when we were heavy on
and
Halo.
it was a very good game. So
I remember
Four-
when I bought,
Name
I remember
Heavy
when
in
I
Halo.
bought
4
Reach.
was okay.
I
4,
enjoyed it. I had
it was a
little different.
downgrade from Reach, in my opinion.
Yeah. I probably played the most of 4's multiplayer, though, I bet.
And 5 was not great. Okay, it went down even more. Okay,
Yeah.
Infinite, I feel like it's just following the trend. It's going down even more. Infinite's fun, like in a sense of like, say, and I'm not saying everyone who's playing it's a little kid anymore, but you're gonna find less people who've played through 1 to now because we're all old.
And they're all free to play. I mean, or this.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is free to play. So
And I mean, we're old. We're not playing video games as much as we were. Not just us, but people in general who grew up with Halo, right? So your game, your population that's playing Halo Infinite is going to be much younger because 1, it's free to play, and 2, that's just who's playing games. And say they grew up playing Call of Duty,
Fortnite.
not the original but yeah, Fortnite. What was another
Apex.
one? Apex. Halo Infinite.
I don't see a lot of kids playing Apex. Honestly, it's just sweaty 20-somethings.
yeah. I mean,
Like-
Fortnite's more of like a
like-
kid one, but,
But
any free to play
you get what
game,
I'm
you
saying?
have
Like
kids.
all of these games that are huge in the last, say, within 5 years, maybe even longer, and they're humongous. And so they're growing up with this, and then now they jump to Halo. Halo's an awesome game. Halo's fucking amazing compared to these other games.
It's
but
just different. Like it's just a different shooter. Like
it's
it's
not
cool
what I
about it.
expected. And then they try to sell you the nostalgia because did they not?
really are marketing heavily on nostalgia. I think that a lot of people that are playing the game, like a lot of them are, I feel like they're looking through rose-colored glasses, like at it. They're just like, oh, it's Halo.
Like
it's Halo.
A
It's
lot
back.
of
And
the
it's
loading
like,
screens were like, you like the way it used to, or just like it used to feel. Like they would name like
yeah,
stuff like
just
that, and
just
we're
like
like,
it used to be.
just like it
Fix
used
your
to be.
aim and sensitivity speed.
Yeah, like and then there's like several load screens that are like just trying to sell you nostalgia. And then
I-
the thing is, and I get it, it is.
You
it's a
guys,
good
I can
game.
say it. You guys are bitter. That's what you guys are. You guys are
It's
bitter.
you're not fucking listening.
I am. Like,
It's
you guys
a
are
good-
like
it's a
saying
good
weird
game,
shit. I don't
but
know what you guys are even talking
they're-
about.
they're-
I heard no real complaints.
Okay, let's go.
All
into
I've
real
heard is like
complaints.
it's not like
all
it
right,
is, but
the
people
gun-
people who don't know what it is would like what it is. Like,
Okay, gunplay. Gunplay feels fine. It feels good enough to where like to aim
Oh,
around.
except for they're selling you nostalgia because I'm going to keep going back to that. The gravity hammer and grenades, you can't launch yourself with them anymore. It's
they
not
took
the same.
out certain
it's not
features
the
from
same.
the
Like,
old game. You can no longer rocket jump. You can't gravity hammer lift. You can't grenade jump. You can't
Which
do
were huge
assassinations
parts
from
of
the other
original
game.
Halo.
Okay,
like Halo
okay,
Reach.
that's
Halo
fine. See,
Reach
these are getting.
had style. Halo Reach, whenever you fucking go, you can jump off the top of the map and fucking land on some elite's back that had a bunch of cool customization options that you didn't have to fucking pay for.
Yeah, and
You
that's
fucking
another big thing I'm
stab
mad
them in
about.
the fucking neck, and then go, oh my god, and then you're like, SWAT, and then you just fucking shoot some dudes in the head with the battle rifle, like you two-tap some guys, and you're like, oh, I feel like God right now.
I feel like you can do that. I mean, like you jump down on a guy, hit somebody, shoot somebody. You assault rifle, pop,
it has no
then
sense
pistol
of
pop,
style now.
They did take out the assassinations, which I think was a big part of 4.
pop.
Which I get. They're going back, and I think you can one-hit people from behind, like you could in Halo 3
don't
and
know.
Reach.
Probably. I bet you can.
If you can't, that's
I'm
stupid.
pretty sure
I'm
you have
sure
to
you
give
can,
him
though.
like at least a shot or something. Then do it.
That's dumb if you can't, but whatever. And then another thing, this was a huge problem of mine because I jumped in Halo Infinite thinking, man, we're all going to start the same fucking level, which is true. And then we're all going to look like a fucking green ass, normal looking Spartan.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to, as we get kills with certain weapons or get kills with a grenade or get kills with certain, or play so many conquests, capture so many flags or do so many assassinations or, whatever, you're going to earn not only your armor, but also your banners and your emblems,
Yeah.
you can't do any of that. You can't earn anything. It's all bought. Everything's purchased.
In
And
the battle
that's
pass.
Such
In
a
the battle
sad.
pass.
So it's
fucking
not.
thing.
So
Or
it's
through the
not.
store. Or through the store.
Yeah.
You purchase it through the store.
So I mean, so it's still the same game. Like
And
you
it's
still
not in
earn
game
it,
earned.
but
No, it's not in game earned currency. It's all bought.
yeah, but
purchased.
you can still go through the battle pass. That's just like Apex.
I know it's just like Apex.
No, and I don't want it
but
to be like Apex. I want it
this
to
is-
be like
yeah,
the old
Apex
Halo.
wasn't beforehand
Because they're trying to sell the nostalgia.
like could you not? Could you? I didn't play a lot of Titanfall 1 or 2. In the multiplayer, could you customize your stuff?
yeah, you
Was
could at least
there a
do
battle
your
pass system?
no. You
So
could, you
it's the
could do your
same
armor.
thing. Imagine playing through Titan.
Guys are crazy.
Dude,
Like
imagine playing through.
you didn't pay
Halo-
for this game though. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No,
Why
I'm
did-
not. I'm not
Like
mad.
you
that
guys don't
it's
make any sense. So you guys are. What are you guys bitching about? Halo, or you guys are bitching about modern games?
No, I'm
No,
not
I'm
bitching
Halo.
about monetization. I'm
Like,
bitching about the fact that Halo Infinite is trying to fucking sell you Season 1. This is just part of the Battle Pass system.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Season 1, they're trying to sell you Heroes of Reach. It's all about Halo Reach. You can earn the skins. You can earn the same shit that you earned in Halo Reach. But if you went to go play fucking Halo Reach, you can earn at least in 1 hour. You could
And
probably
not through a
earn
battle
more
pass.
than you would earn in a fucking Battle Pass in like fucking 5 days. You can earn all of that. It's free cosmetics, items.
it's not. You paid money for that game though. What? I don't. You guys are so
I'm
confused.
okay with paying for a game.
Like,
if
But
it's
you're
not.
going to be paying $60 for fucking Halo.
But you paid zero. You paid $0 for this. That's what I'm
not
saying.
mad-
Like,
I'm not mad at free to play games. I'm not. That's why I like Halo. I like Apex so much because it is a very good free to play game. I'm not a huge fan of.
but their cosmetics are extremely overpriced. Like they're
Yeah,
worse
yeah.
than
That's-
Halo.
that's the
that's
thing.
super
That's a big
predatory.
problem.
I
And
don't
it's like,
pay. But Apex has always been that.
And I talk
Halo
about that.
hasn't
I don't
always
defend it
been
at all.
that.
Fuck Apex about that.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of that on Apex, but whatever. That's how games are now, and I get that, and I get that's how Halo is now. But when they're trying to sell me the way Halo used to be, and then I get in it, and it's how games are now, and I get it. That's how they're going to be. That's how games are. But don't sell me the game how it used to be if it's not how.
but
it
here's
used
the thing:
to be.
you wouldn't have bought the game if it was how it was used to be. You guys wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
you no, you wouldn't.
I would've.
No,
If-
you wouldn't have. No,
for
did you buy
this?
Halo 5?
Yeah, I bought.
You
I bought,
you
all, I
Halo
bought all
5?
of them.
Did you buy Halo 5?
I didn't. I skipped out on 4 and 5.
Okay, there you go.
bought all of them.
I didn't buy Halo 5 because I'm not gonna play. Like, I'm not. That's just not who we are. We
But
don't
Halo
play games
4
like
and
that.
5 were also on Game Pass. At any point in time, I could have just downloaded them.
So, I
They
mean, Halo
felt
Infinite
they
is too.
felt
The
so
story's going to be.
different. At least, so for Halo Infinite,
Yeah, I'm
it just
thankful that
feels-
it is free. But I
Technically
would still
for
have,
us,
It's
like-
like that's-
I would have.
Oh, you're
bought
saying
a
the season
Halo.
or the-
Like say people got the game before we did, which they did. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like reviews and stuff like that, and they're like, "Man, this is Halo 3 remade. It looks better, feels better. It's on PC now. You know, it is Halo 3 remade. Maybe add some stuff." No fucking battle pass. You know, it's Halo 3 remade. I'd pay for it. I'd pay $80 fucking for that game.
But that's
Because I
real.
did
That
for Reach.
exists. That already is there. You can buy the remaster of it.
But it's not going to be newly updated multiplayer servers where everyone's going to be playing on.
People, it's there. Though. I mean, it is. That's what the Master Chief Collection is, right? That's what it is.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
I would rather play Master
1,
Chief
2,
Collection.
3, Reach.
They added Reach about a year
Yeah,
ago.
a while back
And
ago.
then I think they're adding 4 to it.
I'm just playing
But
devil
no, I would
advocate here because I feel like
No, and I would rather play the Halo Chief Collection than I would Infinite right now.
And I think you're misunderstanding because, like,
you guys sound bitter. Like you guys
It's
sound
not-
bitter.
it's not
They're really
bitter.
bitter.
It
Wrong
just-
with
it
sounding
just-
bitter
it
because I
feels-
wanted it to be this.
it
and it's
doesn't
not.
feel right. It doesn't feel like Halo.
And by the way-
I just don't feel. I personally don't feel it. A lot of people are having fun. You're like, we
'Cause
might
I-
be in the minority.
No, I was
whatever.
going to say. By the way, we are. in the minority.
We are
Yeah.
definitely. I looked up a video on YouTube and it said from a guy who loves Halo so much. He loves this fucking game with all his heart.
He loves the franchise.
He loves the franchise of Halo. And he said in his video title, Halo Infinite is underwhelming and disappointing. But even when he said that in his video title, he had nothing but, like, he had a couple of bad things to say, but it was still mostly positive. He's like, I love the gameplay. I love the game. I don't love the gameplay. I don't think the maps are very well crafted. They all feel really fucking boring.
We played a
the
big
weapon,
team. It was the most
Tiny map.
confusing fucking
it was
map
the most
I've ever
confusing
seen.
map, but there's no way to get around anywhere. There's no gravity lifts. There's no anything. The weapons are all hidden off in the walls. There's no easy way to find anything. The weapons themselves feel really fucking weird and just out of place. Halo, like
All
you
the
have
games,
these.
all of the guns are completely different what they used to be, which I get it. That happens with a new game.
It's
but,
like, yeah, you
but
want to
don't-
add shit.
I don't
fine.
know if it. I don't know. I think they feel. It feels like the same game. I play it. I'm like, this is Halo.
It
Then I'm
doesn't feel like
I'm
the same
shooting a
game
guy
to
with an
me.
assault rifle. Then I pull out a pistol and I shoot him.
It doesn't feel like the same game to me.
Like
Splitgate felt more like Halo than Halo Infinite feels like Halo.
It felt like Halo with portals.
Yeah, it
that's
did.
that's essentially what's.
And I get it.
okay,
That's-
I guess
that's-
that's what I'm thinking of is the portals as being the big mechanic.
No, I'm just talking about the gunplay felt like Halo more than what Halo Infinite felt like Halo. And what I'm saying Halo is
Do you think you're
old
misremembering Halo with like
No.
rose-colored
No,
glasses?
because I
feel like
looked up fucking Halo videos and I'm like,
And
I'm like,
whether
that
when
doesn't
I-
do
when
anything.
we
You get
say
to play
Halo,
it, like-
we mean like Halo 3, Halo Reach, because that's
3
where
in Reach. That's about the
And
time
two,
period.
and two.
Well, I mean,
I didn't play
it's
a lot
all
of 2
included.
multiplayer.
Anything before
Really?
3 in Reach. Anything
because
before 3
I
in
didn't
Reach.
have online at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
We were on
also, he
Revive
was
and play.
what, 8 years old.
3 in Reach were. It feels like. It also feels like the content, the amount of content that you're getting in Infinite as a free to play. You know what I have a problem with? Not being able to ready up for fucking Slayer by itself. I have a problem with not being able to play teen doubles. I have a problem with not being able to play SWAT because those game modes don't exist. And this dude the video that I watched, he made a good point. Is like, it would take me 5 minutes to go in and make a custom game in which you can have team doubles or SWAT or whatever.
But you
or
have
what
to
have
make a
you.
custom game.
I don't
and
get,
you
but
have
that's
to
why
have
I'm so
people to play the
confused.
custom
Those
game.
things still exist. Like, you guys are like bitching because this thing is new and different, but it's not like they got rid of your old Halo. They didn't say piss on your old Halo. It's still there. In fact,
But
they went
if I
above
go
and
back and
beyond
play
more
my
than
old
anybody
Halo-
else to make sure that that stayed exactly how it was before. When they made the Chief Collection,
Yeah, if I go
it's
back
still
to
sitting
play
there.
the Chief Collection, which is what I have to do to play the old Halo,
Yeah.
because the servers don't exist for the old games, except for on the Chief Collection.
Yeah.
If I was to do that, I'm not going to come across the same server. Like, I'm not going to come across the same player base
Because it's
gonna
so
be
dead.
a minimal fucking player
Mhm.
base. Say I wanted to play big team, fucking capture the flag.
Hard to
on-
find people.
on Halo. Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
Or an old Halo 3 map, the fucking sandbox one. Not the sandbox one. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know.
I
Yeah.
don't know the
Sand
fucking
trap.
name. The one with the elephants, where the fucking flags spawn on the elephants, right? And I can't play that. I cannot. I'm not going to be able to find that. I'm not going to be able to relive that because it doesn't exist anymore, and the player base doesn't exist on that because they're all on Halo Infinite, which is fine. But you're telling
Or
me
Fortnite.
exactly, which is fine. You know, I can go and play Infinite, but don't tell me to say, oh, if you want that, go play that. Well, I can't because it doesn't exist to the capacity it did.
I mean, that just now whatever.
Infinite
I don't
doesn't-
know.
it
You guys
doesn't
just sound.
feel as it doesn't feel as like heavy and hearty as Halo 3 did.
Mm-hmm.
As like it because Halo 3 felt kind of meaty. Like you were kind of slow. Like your guns hit like fucking trucks. Time to kill was really fucking low. Now in Infinite, it feels like it takes for fucking ever and a day to kill anybody.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't have the same speed and intensity as Reach did. Reach, you were fucking flying.
Flying
it felt
through.
like and
Yeah, but you had all the abilities too, and you don't have
but
like.
you have all these abilities in Infinite.
They're trash
that
abilities, by the way. The only
don't
one I
make
actually
any
like.
But you
sense.
still have to
The
go find them.
grappling
You
hook is
You have to go find them on the
yeah,
map,
but
right?
they don't, also don't tell you that. You have to. Sometimes you spawn with them.
sometimes
Well,
that's
different game modes.
That's
Yeah.
Fiesta.
Well, I mean, no, even in the I was playing like I think it was. I can't think of the fucking name of it, but it's basically capture the points. But the only time you get points is when you own a majority of the points. I can't think of that. I think it's Stronghold.
Domination?
Stronghold.
Their version of Domination.
Either way. So I was playing that. I'd spawn with them. It might have been on the ground as I spawned. Either way, but like you
Yeah,
don't
maybe.
know. Like there's no indication. You just have to happen to see this little dot on the ground and go up to it and hold down X, or just pick it up automatically because you didn't have one. Like you don't spawn with them. There's no classes that you can, which I'm okay with. But fucking make it obvious or fucking say something. Like they just expect you to know.
Yeah.
Also, another huge thing I'm disappointed about, which they're going to add this later. There's no Forge. Not yet.
9 months for Forge.
That way, that's where you make your own maps and stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be 9 months for Halo 5.
You guys are in the strong minority for caring about that. Nobody.
For Forge?
No, anyone who played 3 or Reach cares about Forge.
No, they won't. Forge will be nothing. It's not going to be that big of a deal. No one's going to give
Forge
you-
is where you had all the really fun custom games. Like that's
Where
where
people
your
can build their
bread
own
and
shit.
butter
Yeah.
was, man. That's
okay.
where
That's
the
People
why
build
Halo
the custom
lived.
Fortnite maps, but they're still not as big as people on the regular ones.
Fortnite fucking sucks.
You say that. You guys talk shit.
I
and
hate
like
Fortnite. You
Yeah,
know
but
that.
so
You know
many
that.
people are playing it.
I know.
It's like
I know.
like-
I'm in a minority there as
it's
well.
like you just
I hate
sound.
Fortnite, though.
You sound like old people who are just like back in my day. I actually was happy.
You and Trenton, just for an example, play games for different reasons.
Yeah, like I have fun playing them, but it's like
And maybe play a game that you guys are both playing for the same reason.
You're like,
Which
I love
Apex,
Apex.
he's
I
playing it-
talk shit on it, but I really do. I love it with all my heart.
Say.
That's
You're
ridiculous.
not-
I don't play to win. You
That's what
guys
I'm
are
saying.
both play to win. You both are
I'm
very
just saying,
much.
I'm just giving an example.
If you
like,
don't win, you get angry, and I'm like, yeah, me too. I really don't give a shit.
I only get mad
I've never
whenever
been good
there's
at games my
bullshit
entire
happening.
life.
Yeah.
Ever in my entire life have I ever been good at games? Never. I've always been under YouTube my entire life in video games. Never bothered me. You know why? Because I can just shoot around and like, who gives a shit?
I don't care if we
get
ever get like second place or anything.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I'm with him on the whole,
No.
I don't know. You do.
legitimately-
You guys
no one
100%.
can understand what we're saying
At
right
what
now.
point am I like, I didn't get first, I didn't win? Is that what you imagine I'm like?
That's what it sounds like.
I get mad whenever some dumb bullshit happens. Whenever they're hackers or cheaters or some shit in the
happens
game
often
doesn't
in
work. Whenever some
multiplayer
fucking
free-to-play
asshole
games.
is lagging his fucking ass off, or he has a fucking kill switch, and he's just fucking tearing our asses apart because he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. That's
Moving
the
around.
sound
Is
of
that him
somebody
teleporting
moving
or
across
something?
space and time. That's when I get mad. And yes, again, Dustin, I'm sorry. I have anger issues that I need to sort out.
It was the same thing. Like,
But I'm not.
You guys
that's
play
what I
for
did. Did
different
I ever
reasons.
say that to you guys? No, because
No.
I don't give a shit. I don't.
Well-
I'm not like. I don't want you guys to stop playing. I'm not like. I don't. That's play what you want. Everyone needs to play what they want to play.
Yeah.
Nobody should not
That's why
do
I
that.
played The Witcher 3.
It's like.
for all those years.
It's like I talk shit on The Witcher 3. That's just for fun. I know it's a
piece
great
of
game,
shit.
but like I'm just having a good
I
time.
talk shit on Splitgate
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's
talking.
fun.
You know what? I hate Yakuza Kiwami too.
me too. I don't like Kiwami. Well, it's okay.
And how much I hate Yakuza.
Kiwami 2
never
is
played it.
is the worst. Worst in this. Worst in the series, I would say. Which is weird because it's one of the prettiest looking.
Like, I've never once played any of your
Banjo.
guys's. I played Banjo.
Oh, okay.
Banjo's
I haven't played the newer ones, the nuts and bolts and all that. Newer, like the new-ish
I
ones.
wouldn't. I probably wouldn't play that anyway.
Um,
No, that's a good game. It's all right.
And then
That's fun.
I've never played Yakuza or like these the Japanese games like the Persona. I've never played those.
Dude, you're missing out.
I understand that, but it's
you don't
not
like
my
single
type of
player
game.
games, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not gonna
I
go like,
like
you're
single
wrong.
player games for certain reasons.
You don't like story games. You don't like games where you follow
I do
a story.
like story games, but I don't like it whenever.
I don't know if you do.
Okay, listen, like Skyrim. Say
That's not a story game. That's an RPG. That's like
a very, very, very popular single player game, right?
Yeah, but from 20 years ago.
Either way, a game like
Like-
it. I'm just giving you an example. I really liked playing through it, playing the story. The story. I get it. It can have many different stories.
Yeah, I wouldn't
But
call that
that's
a
the
story
thing.
game.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to run around and complete everything. Like the last time I did that was probably a fucking Assassin's Creed game. Very similar, and I get it. Assassin's Creed and Skyrim, not the same, but like very similar.
Okay.
Like single
Closer
player.
than what I would say.
Single player, more of a linear story mode,
Mm-hmm.
and it was easy because I could go through it. I enjoyed the story; it was fun. I had fun playing the game, but I'm not gonna keep doing. I might do it once, do it once, just to have the experience. That's why, like, oh fuck, there was a game that we're talking about recently that I literally ran through, a single player game. I just ran through it just to get the story, so I had.
Was
I
it
knew
12
what it was
minutes?
about. No, it was a different one. I can't remember what it was though.
I don't like running through single player games. I want to take a knee, you know? Like when I'm playing
That's
Judgment,
fine.
I'm not going
And
to be like, oh no, I got to
especially
play
if it's
Apex
for that
tonight. I'm
reason.
like,
especially if they made the game like Last of Us for it being very pretty.
to take a knee.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. You
That's
know,
fine.
we're gonna get down. We're gonna what's behind this bush. In multiplayer games, you just don't usually get that, but that's why I like it.
I mean, and that's fine. I'm not someone that's going to replay through a single player game a lot, or even spend a lot of time on it. I'm just going to go through it,
Like me in Resident Evil 2, I'm gonna go through that.
and that's
again.
fine. You love Resident Evil a lot, which we're going to go see.
Speaking of, we need to go. It's too late. We have to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you guys have any other hot
almost-
takes about Halo? HT.
Hey, don't hate on us for hating Halo. It's our opinion, all right?
It's like, yeah, we're not right
And,
or wrong
hey,
in this situation.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying I don't like it right now, and it could improve.
I'm saying it's bad for me.
If we like, well, I don't even care because I'm gonna play it with Eli. So
And
Yeah,
I
I'm
no,
going to
I'll play it.
re-download it and I'll play it with
I will
you
play
guys.
it. Don't think that because you guys are playing it that
I'll
I
give it another
won't. No,
shot.
I'll play it. I might bitch a little bit.
I'm sure I will.
He might bitch a lot.
I'm
but
sorry.
we're gonna have fun on it. You
I'm
know,
fine
because
for
we're playing with other
criticism, but
people.
whenever it's just like
You
it's
think
not as
we're-
good when I was a kid, I'm like,
You're thinking
I'm
we're
not
hating.
saying
like,
it's not as good as when I
like
was a
I'm just
kid.
saying. I'm just saying. All right, we got to go.
We gotta get out of here,
to
man.
go.
All right, we appreciate everyone listening.
Hold on, wait. Dun 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 dun. dun. No.
He'll edit it. in.
Well, yeah,
He'll
bum
edit
bum.
it in. Yeah, yeah.
That is It's supposed to be the theme song, but it sounded like
All right.
fucking. I can't remember what the song is.
So thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. It is so weird without the music. I feel like we're missing something. Huh?
I know. I don't even have the social.
Me, I don't have anything up because we
Everything went to shit.
Yeah, we lost
today.
power. We'll just say that's what happened. We're back.
Sorry.
Shit hit the fan. We appreciate everybody listening. All you Twitter fuckers that are out there, thanks for
You
well,
Twitter fuckers.
thanks for replying to the tweets that I.
You twatters.
Thanks for replying to the tweets that I tweeted at you. That's really I appreciate that. Follow us on all socials.
Facebook.
A.C.R. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A.C.R.O.N.Y _pod on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Email us at acronympod@gmail.com.
There you go.
This week, I would love it if you guys would send or share this this podcast with someone who loves Halo.
Yeah. Or you think loves Halo.
Yeah. Who has a love for Halo. Whether or not they like Halo Infinite or not, who has a love for Halo, which me and Trenton do. Just saying.
I cannot wait till Eli talks to you guys. He's going to fucking obliterate you guys. He's going to call you.
You're damn right he's going to obliterate us.
He's been playing Halo a ton.
Because he plays with his work friends. And that's what they're playing, so he plays it.
He loves Halo. You guys are misremembering.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't. When he did this. All
right, so
he doesn't.
Have a good night.
Don't put words
We're in the middle of the day. I didn't put words in your mouth.
No one put words in my mouth.
You know what I'm going to put in my mouth? I'm going to put a gun in my mouth.
Yeah, I wish we had that soundboard.
Put the soundboard back in.
Man, without the music, I don't know where to go. I'm like
right,
struck. I'm like swimming. I'm swimming. Can't keep my head above
You're not
water.
swimming, you're
Just
drowning.
we can just dead silence.
Wait, that's what we
All
can
right.
do.
Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later.
Trenton's idea of how to solve this is dead silence. Thank you guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on.
You can't. Oh my fucking god. Fuck you.
I want to kill myself. I want to do some drugs.